All right, I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to get here before we get started with Wonderful Wednesday. So we're going to talk about the good stuff coming towards you, the wonderful stuff coming towards you for March. 1 second. And paste. Okay. All right. Okay, so welcome to an All Signs live stream tarot reading. It is what is the wonderful stuff coming towards you in March, the wonderful Wednesday. Obviously it's for March. I will go from Aries to Pisces in that order this time. Hey JJ, how are you, honey? You can have any of the zodiac signs in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed, obviously. Also, what else? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. Um, Also, I'm going to be going live again Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. And I'm going to go live Tuesday through Saturday next week because I'm trying to figure out, when is the best time, what, kind of what you guys like and things like that. Hey, Julia, how are you, honey? Okay, well, you study. Make sure you pass your test, honey, okay? I'll be here. I'm going to be here for a minute. So you focus on your schoolwork if you need to, okay? But I'm really grateful that you're here. Um, but what else? If you would like to get a super chat, you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. Pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't work for you, you can get a private personal reading. My email is below, also in the chat. Um, but what else? Let's see. Be kind to each other in the chat and be kind to the moderators, okay? Okay. I think that's it. This will be for March. This is Wonderful Wednesday. Don't forget, again, I'm going to be going live tomorrow, which is Thursday. Also, I'm announcing the winners of a private personal reading for my subscribers, 2 of them tomorrow. And then I will be going live Friday and Saturday this week, okay? And Friday, Tuesday, and going live between Tuesday. Well, I will be going live Tuesday through Saturday next week as well. All right. So I think that is it. All right. So let's get started with Aries. 2, 3, 5. Okay. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. This is what are the wonderful things coming towards you in March 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. Also, if you'd like to get a super chat, you have until I get through guidance to get it submitted if that's what you would like to do. If not, if that doesn't work for you, I will you can also schedule a private personal reading with me. Email is below and also in the chat. And then also I'm going live tomorrow, which is Thursday, for Their Feelings Thursday. Okay. Then Friday and Saturday this week, and then Tuesday through Saturday next week as well for the next 2 weeks. Okay. All right. I think that's it. All right. Let's see what's coming in for you. That's great. That's wonderful stuff. Wonderful news. What is going on, please, for March for Aries? Wonderful news for Aries, please. Wonderful Wednesday. Okay, here we go. Clover, release your guilt. Okay. I like that. And told me to get one more for Aries. And I'm going to clarify these with the tarot, okay? Okay, you got Thorns as well. It says, weave together the crown you deserve. Exactly. Bingo, bango, honey. So what it looks like to me thus far is that maybe for some of you who have felt guilty about stepping into your personal power, putting your crown back on, right? Maybe at some point, maybe you felt like you didn't either deserve it or you felt like you lost it in some form or fashion, which I don't really feel like you actually lost it. But this is you releasing, doing a lot of healing work, and it seems to be paying off because you're realizing your worth and what you want, what you don't want, what you deserve, and what you don't deserve. And you are also seeing opportunities that you may have in areas of growth for yourself, but also I'm hearing financial opportunities might be coming your way as well. So they could be work. Okay. But it looks like you are really healing a lot. If you have, okay, so in March, if you're leaving someone behind because if it's about a relationship, friendship, dynamic, work prospects, whatever it is, if you're leaving something or someone behind, I feel like you're no longer going to feel bad about it. You're also no longer going to feel bad about stepping into your own personal power, right? Okay. I like that. That's great. Okay, let's see. What does this release your guilt? See, you're piecing. What I'm about to say is going to sound so weird. Okay, but I'm going to say it anyways. Um, Sometimes, now I'm not saying every time, and okay, but sometimes things have to fall apart so they can fall back in the right places, right? And that's kind of what it feels like with you. It's like maybe things fell apart at some point at the beginning of this year, which, we're almost coming into the, end of the end of the first quarter, right? Or maybe it was last year, something came apart, but it's because it needed to. So we can come back together, or this could just be internal and not correctly, but in a more healed way. It feels like old wounds are starting to heal itself or heal themselves because you've done the work. Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. You could also be okay, you see how there's two people here, or two women, two feminine energy, right? And then you have three. For some of you, you're meeting a new friend. They could be a little bit younger than you, or maybe you already know them. Maybe you're reconnecting with them. Also, for some of you, if you've had a dream of opening up a storefront or a shop or a flower shop or a boutique or a channel or something like that. Hey, Allison Thompson, how are you, honey? I feel like that's gonna go good for you. What else? See, the lovers. You will you or won't you? The choice is yours. Okay. If there's been, okay, one more on that. Anything else? Seven of Swords. Okay. Now, this is the wonderful news, the wonderful things, wonderful Wednesday, right? Now, let me tell you why I feel like this is wonderful. It says, are your actions really as selfless as you think? So what I feel like here is two things. One, you are challenging yourself to be the best version of yourself, but also honoring your faults, your opportunities, and areas for growth. And you're also acknowledging areas where you have excelled and where you have changed and transformed, which is great, right? Hey, Mandalina, how are you? And you're not, and the reason why this is good with this Lovers and the Seven of Swords, although we know technically what these cards mean, but the reason why I feel like this is wonderful news is because you're doing so much healing work within yourself, you're able to, discern what is for you and what is not, who is for you and who is not, right? You will have to make a choice at some point. It doesn't necessarily have to be in March, but although I am saying this is for March, right? But it feels like you're so much more aware of a situation than you were before. You're no longer wearing rose tinted glasses because you have the roses here, right? And you're seeing things for what they really are, not as how you wanted them to be. And when you realize whatever the situation is, then you realize how you might need to move next, if that makes any sense. You see what I'm saying? Like you're really coming into some type of personal power and really wielding, because we can have power, right? But it's really how you wield it, right? And I feel like you're going to wield it appropriately and accurately for yourself, but also you're not trying to put down anyone else at the same time. That's when when you know someone really has evolved or changed or grown, is when they have power and how they operate when they have power, how they use it. And I feel like you've been shown, I don't know who this is, it could have been a lover, could have been a friend or family, or could have been childhood trauma, anything, right? That's shown you what it looks like when people abuse their power. And that is something that I feel like you've healed within yourself, or you will be healing or working more on in March. And that's what you don't want to do. And that's great. That means you can have more blessings, more financial ability, more financial abundance and power, and wield it appropriately. Hey, Infinite, how are you, honey? You know what I'm saying? And that, I feel like it's really beautiful, honestly. You can get one more. But I do feel there will be you will have to make a choice at some point. If someone is, how do I say this? If someone has weaved like lies about you at some point in time, those are being dismantled or dissolved, okay? Like you're catching a spider. You're not letting whatever people have said, maybe on the internet, because spider webs are like internet, right? You're not letting what other people say to you affect you internally. Yes, words can hurt. You know who you are and who you're not, and that's great. That's real power. You know what I mean? Look, 6 of Wands. You're kind of a big deal. So start acting like it, and that's what you're going to be doing. You could be going out with friends. You are appreciating your body. You're appreciating your mind. You're appreciating and respecting your own time. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really, I feel like this is like you see how it sparkles? Male or female, doesn't matter. See how it sparkles? You're sparkling. I don't know how to put it. Not like the Twilight or whatever, but you're sparkling like you've got a glow about you. I dig this reading for you, honestly. But it feels like, yes, there's been some stuff, right? Or but I feel like it's kind of wrapping itself up. You know who you are and you know who you're not. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And and you're really taking strides to move forward in your life. You could also be going out with friends. Maybe you're getting a new wardrobe or buying like statement pieces like a blazer or I don't know, a handbag and shoes or something to reward yourself for a job well done. And I don't care what anybody says. Internal work in here is work. Hey, Kiss to the Stars, it is work. Period. And it's very important work, right? It looks like you're glowing, really shining, and people are starting to take notice of that. You get a victory here. You could also, I'm here, you could be getting a promotion, or if you want to start like a storefront, whether it's on Etsy, whether it's a channel, whether it's an actual boutique or something that you're doing, it feels like it's going to be successful. It's going to have its bumps and everything like any entrepreneurship, right? But it does feel like it's going to be successful, but there's a choice that you're going to have to make. What's the choice? See, 5 of Swords. You can't be right all the time. See, I don't know. And the reason why this is positive is that you're seeing who people are and who they aren't, who they claim to be or pretend to be, and who they actually are. So you're not wearing, like I said before, you're not wearing the rose tinted glasses. And if somebody wants to be right and the only one that can be right, you're going to let them be that. You're not going to bother them, if that makes any sense. You're also not going to entertain. Okay, what I heard is what's actually beneath you. If that makes any, I'm not trying to say, better than anybody else, but I heard this argument or fighting or anybody like trying to triangulate you or anything like that. You're going to see who's for you, who isn't, who is lifting you up and who's not. And that's real important because where you're going is really beautiful. Where you're going is beautiful. And that's what matters, right? Because you've done the work. You're doing the work. In healing is a process. It's not a destination. You're still doing the work, and that's okay. But you've done a good chunk, and that's important. And it feels like you're getting some type of reward. I like it. Okay, I'm digging it. Yes, I am. Okay, all right. I hope that helps you, honey. Don't forget, I'm going live all the rest of this week except for Sunday, and then Tuesday through Saturday next week as well. Okay. All right, Taurus. 1431. Okay. I am on Taurus right now, honey. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot. What did I say? Thompson 1431. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. I hope you're doing well. This is Wonderful Wednesday. This is what are the wonderful things coming towards you in March 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. If you would like to get a super chat, you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. Pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't work for you, you can definitely get a private personal reading. My email is in the description box below. I will be going live Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday of this week, and the next week, Tuesday through Saturday as well. I'm trying to figure out, different types of readings, but also to, see what best time really works for everybody. And then, don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be announcing 2 of my subscribers that are the winners, or I'll be picking them tomorrow and announcing it tomorrow. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Okay. All right, what is the wonderful things coming towards Taurus in March? Wonderful things coming towards Taurus in March, honey. I hope it's really good. All right. Okay. Morning. The world awaits you. Okay. Okay. I like that. All right. It feels like you're reestablishing a routine, which I really appreciate. Oh, then you got Throne. Your potential is endless. So in March, because look, you have 40 and then it goes to 45. 5 is the number of change. There's a big shift in perspective for you. Like you're waking up with joy in your heart. I like that. And you are sitting on your throne, or, I don't mean like a toilet. I mean like in, your personal seat of power, personal power. You're starting to realize, okay, that if you want change in your life, you have to be the change first, right? And you can't change anybody else. You can only change yourself. And if people, want to be a part of your world or part of your life, then they need to make changes themselves, right? But it's not your job to change anybody else. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. That's the change. You're waking up. You're a go-getter, okay? You're waking up. Maybe you're changing your routine. Like you're, get up in the morning, have a cup of water, cup of coffee, have tea or whatever, meditation. Maybe you're doing a little bit of self-care, whatever it is that you're doing, maybe do a little exercise, whatever it is, it's working. Whatever this routine is, your morning routine or evening routine, probably both, it's really helping you stay grounded, which you are an earth sign, and stay centered on things. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I love your energy too. I love these readings. These are great. Okay. You also could be meeting 3 people. So, I can't remember who said it. I'm sure y'all might know, but there was somebody who said, oh, who was it? It was like, they're like a motivational coach or something like that, or maybe even an author, but they said you are the 5 people you spend most of your time with because they influence you, right? You're getting better influences. And these are people who are maybe you look up to, or maybe you are one of these people that are being looked up to as well. But it feels like you are really getting a hold of something and making necessary changes. I got chills on that. You're leveling up big time. Okay. And see how these 3 right here are not like you got a mermaid, you got a witch, and then or a spiritualist or witch or whatever, magical person, right? And then you have a queen, right? They're all in equal power, right? So I feel like you might be making better friends or making new friends that are kind of like at your level, whatever that is, or one that you want to be at, and you're learning from them and they're also learning from you. Like you're very diligent. You have endless possibilities at this point. You're seeing that. I feel like I'm reading for a Taurus that possibly for a very long time, or they're saying very long time. It doesn't have to be that long, but could feel that way, has had a very negative outlook on life or about themselves. And that's changing. That's changing. Okay, there could have been a Taurus here I'm reading for that has really internalized a lot of negative things from the past, their parents, childhood, relationships, all those things, internalize it as a personal truth. And whomever I'm reading for is realizing that what other people think negatively, and if you want to look at it positively too, but more so negatively, doesn't have to define you. Your past doesn't define you. And I feel like that's what you're starting to let go of. I like it. And it's starting with you doing this routine, whatever this is, and you're waking up with more optimism, more joy, more gratitude, attitude of gratitude. And that's really, you're starting to see the changes. It might have taken you a little while, but yeah, it seems like you're happy. All right, you got indecision, which it says Two of Swords. Wake up. What is it that you truly want? And the reason why is because you're making a decision. You're not letting anybody else make a decision for you. You are taking the bull, no pun intended, Taurus, by the horns, and you're making the decision yourself. Anything that made you feel less than, or you questioned, or made you question yourself, or made you feel, could have potentially made you feel very you know what I'm saying, like lesser for whatever reason, it was because of somebody else's insecurities, and somebody else installed them in conditioned you possibly. I feel like you're deciding which direction you're going to take, and that direction that you're going to choose is bringing you to a position of power and endless possibilities. Okay. And you're not listening to the naysayers or the haters, or those nagging thoughts about the past, or people who've said negative things. See, look, 8 of Cups. There could be something that you are also walking away from that brings you more peace. Could be a job, relationship, family dynamic, a house, something, a location even, or just walking away from, people, places, things, nouns, whatever, that kind of made you feel small. That contributed to you feeling small, but it feels like you're gaining the courage to really make new memories, explore new options, really take, you want to get the most out of life. Okay, one more. Judgment. See, there's that decision again. It says all signs that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And when you make that decision, you're going to realize, I just heard that you're free. You're happy. You feel safe again. You feel like you love yourself again, in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? And this is great. I do feel like you're a little, at first, you might feel a little iffy about the decision. But by the end of March, you're going to be so glad that you made that choice. Anything that's been, I feel like people, or, it could be way in the past, have been trying to, or just the memories have been holding you down for quite some time. And I feel like this is your liberation. And you're standing on it. You're standing on business too. And you're surrounding yourself with people that are healthier options. I'm digging it. I really like that. Very good. Bravo. And you're not letting anything get you down anymore. I mean, yes, you honor your feelings. Yes, but you release it. You don't sit there and harbor on it or internalize it and take it as a truth just because somebody else said so. If that makes any sense. I love that. Okay. I really like that. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Moving on to a Gemini. 2402. I love it. I love this. Currently on Gemini. Let me do the timestamp real quick, Gemini. 2402. Was that right? Yes. Okay. All right. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. What are the wonderful things coming your way for March 2024? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. I will be going live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week, and then Tuesday through Saturday of next week. If you would like to get a super chat during this live stream, you have until I get through guidance, or till I get to the end of guidance to get it submitted. What else? Oh, it's the pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't work for you, you can get a private personal reading. My email is below. And oh, don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to announce the winners of my giveaway. For 2 of my subscribers will get a free private personal reading with me. Okay, so stay tuned for that for tomorrow. All right, so make sure you're subscribed too. Okay, let's see. What is going on for Gemini? What is the wonderful things coming your way in March? Okay. All right. You have Throne as well. Taurus just had this too. Your potential is endless. Yes. And then you have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Ooh-wee. I like this. You have 45 breaks down to a 9. And then you have the number 9. Okay. You're kicking ass and not taking no names. Like, you're just going for it. There's a big shift in you. You want these opportunities or potentials, right? In order to have that, there has to be a shift, right? This is the Phoenix rising. So you've been through something pretty significant. I don't know when this happened. Could have been like 9 months, 9 weeks. It's been pretty intense for you, right? But that's about to come to an end. Like, you are literally rising from the ashes, wearing a crown, victorious. Big transformation here for you in March. Big. It's like, I feel like it's a shift in mindset. It's a shift on perspective. I feel like for some of you, you're getting very, very clear about things within yourself, within situations, relationships, partnerships, work even maybe. It's a big shift here. Okay. I like it. I very much like it. And you're realizing you could be anything that you want to be. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve, right? I feel like for some of you, you're shifting from a defeatist type of mindset to one of, potentialities, of possibilities and opportunities. You're seeing, like, going from pessimism to optimism. This has been a big shift, or something is. What is this transformation about? It's a big deal. It's huge. It's a very big deal. Hey, Nakia Williams, how are you, honey? It's a big shift for you. Hey, Mystic Starbright. Big shift for you. This is. I just heard it's been a while since you felt this. It's almost like a rejuvenation, a rebirth. Okay, I am digging this for you. Okay, tell me more. See, Page of Wands. It says, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. So whatever this is, okay. I don't know who I'm reading for, but some of you, maybe you felt like you had lost your zest, like your zhuzh, your passion for life. I feel like maybe I'm not a doctor. Okay, it's not medical advice or mental health advice. Some of you might have been very depressed lately. But there is what is this massive rebirth? Also, I feel like you're changing the way you communicate to yourself and therefore changing the way you communicate with others as well. Temperance, I told you, is healing. Balance. Things are coming back into balance for you. I like it. You could also be talking to, if it's a new relationship, possibly, it could be, or a new friendship that's budding. It says, let go of self-imposed limitations. See, I feel like you've been very, very hard on yourself, but that's changing. You're realizing you've been getting in your own way. You have been the one holding yourself back. And you're done. You're done doing that. Also, you're done with anybody or anything, or habits, behaviors, people, places, things that are keeping you like stagnant or stuck. For some of you, you could be burning bridges with people, from your past. I'm not saying you're burning all of them, but you could be. That made you feel small. What is this? Tell me more. Yeah, see, look, 2 of Cups. You're making better connections. Maybe you're getting back out to the world. For some of you, you might have been feeling very stuck at home, or for whatever your reason, right? No judgment, right? If you've been trying to heal a connection with someone, I do see it healing because you're transforming. And maybe that person is too. Maybe the both of you have realized, if it's about romantic partnership, friendship dynamic, whatever, that you could have done better. Like, you mean like how you handled or talked to each other, maybe? So some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. So you're either meeting somebody new, romantic or platonic, or there's a rejuvenation, a transformation in that as well, because you're changing. Possibly because you're changing and you're leveling up, it's basically triggering the other person possibly to do the same. Potentially, okay? Or you could be meeting someone new or just meeting people of like-mindedness, right? Give me one more on that. Tell me about the 2 cups. Okay. I like it. Or, yeah, look, see, wake up, and it says, what is it that you truly want? And I feel like that's the decision that you're making in March, and that decision, I feel like you're making a decision to communicate in a healthy, healing way. Also, if this is about a relationship, somebody else is also doing that as well. And is big transformation. Huge. Huge. Also, there could also be boundaries being set as well. Big healing here. First it starts within you, and then maybe you can't change anybody else, right? It maybe extends past you as well. One more. Justice. Fair. What's fair is fair, right? What's truthful is truthful. Says, I feel like you're learning how to communicate in a fair way, but also fighting fair. We forget the importance of that, right? Fighting fair or having conflict resolution, but it needs to be fair, right? You can't take responsibility for another person's actions, words, or lack thereof. Nobody can take responsibility for your words, actions, or lack thereof. Everybody must be accountable and hold themselves accountable to their own stuff, right? Says, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. So make sure that you're, and I feel like that's what you're doing, standing on what you believe in to be true for you, right? Your feelings, your perspective, or, your opinions, that kind of stuff are true and valid for you. And somebody else's feelings, thoughts, opinions, that kind of perspective, whatever, is true and valid for them. Both are right at the same time, even if nobody else likes it. Okay, if that makes any sense. And I feel like if it is about a relationship, it's being healed because you're healing and maybe somebody else is doing the same. If it's not about a relationship, this is just you being fair with yourself and fair with others, making a choice and choosing a path that's leading you to more fulfillment within yourself. Big shift in perspective here. Big time. You're no longer negating your own personal truth or worth. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. Wow. Wow. I like that. You're no longer, again, you're no longer having like a defeatist, can't, never, could, right? Defeatist type of mindset. It's a big shift in perspective and internally too. I like it. This is really good. Other people are also standing on the truth as well. I feel like if this is romantic, friends, family, just within yourself or whatever, other people are also standing in their truth, whatever that is for them, and you're doing the same. I like it. You're not also, I heard you're not trying to change another person because you realize you can't. You can't. You're sticking to focusing on self. If that makes any sense. Hey, super nifty Susie, how are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, now I hope that helps you, honey. Don't forget, going live tomorrow. I'm on to Cancer. Cancer, gang. What is going on for you in March, honey? I love this. I love this reading so far. All right, let me do the timestamp real quick. Currently on Cancer. What did I say? 34 or something. Yep. If y'all can hear the frogs, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Y'all might not be able to, but I have like a creek that runs around my house, and we got tons of frogs, so they're kind of loud. I had to have my door open because it's quite warm in my office. I know, they're very good. I'm very proud of you guys. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. What are the wonderful things that are coming your way in March 2024? If you would like to get, well, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, of course. If you would like to get a super chat question, you have until I get through guidance to get it submitted. Okay. If that doesn't, the pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't work for you, Cancer, you can get a private personal reading. My email is in the description box below and somewhere in the chat. Also, I'm going live tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday of this week, and then next week, Tuesday through Saturday as well, to see, what I want to try some different readings. I want to, obviously I do all my other stuff too, but I also want to, try some stuff out and see what time works best for everybody. So make sure you join. Okay. I think that's, tomorrow I'm giving away 2 free readings to 2 of my subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed. Okay. All right. Cancer, what is going on? What's the wonderful things coming towards you in March? Which I think the first day of spring, or the spring equinox, I want to say is the 19th. Also, I just heard, be careful of allergies. I feel like, yeah, I'm not a doctor. I feel like they're going to act up a little bit, but it's not going to be as bad as it has in the past. That's what I heard. But obviously, talk to your medical professional. I'm not a doctor, obviously, right? Hey, Roland, how are you, honey? Let's see what's going on for Cancer. What is going on for Cancer? Okay, here we go. Sword, make the change. Look at this. Some of you could be getting, a makeover. Some of you are changing your hair. You're being guided with the number 7. You see the number 7 there? It's like, I feel like that's guidance from the divine to make a change within yourself. It could be changing your hair, doing a makeover, you could be moving. Okay, let me see what that is. What else? And this is very positive. Okay. It's a much needed change. You've been waiting quite some time to do this or to change something up. Okay. Okay, you got raindrops. Take a chance on them. Okay. For some of you, one, you have some type of glow up coming, right? And you're being divinely guided to do so. Obviously, make sure you got all your money right, which I'm sure you probably do. Cancers are very hardworking people. But you could be meeting somebody new. I feel like you could be meeting someone new too. 39 breaks down to what? What is that? 12? Which breaks down to 3. And 7 and 3 is what? 10. So it's an ending and a beginning, all wrapped up in one. You're meeting someone that kind of just, that gets you. Okay. Because you've made a lot of changes, and it's not just on your appearance. You've also made a lot of internal changes too. Someone also could be coming towards you. 2 things. For some of you, to test how much you actually have changed. So there's that. Not necessarily a bad thing or negative, because I feel like you're standing on those changes that you've made within yourself, right? And then secondly, there's somebody that could also be coming towards you because maybe they've made a change too, right? Somebody might also want a second chance with you, or you may want a second chance with someone, but I get more so it's meeting somebody new. That's more, it could be another water sign, or with the sword, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, another Cancer, or Pisces, Scorpio, right? But I feel like, I don't know, maybe you get caught in a rainstorm. Right? That is the beginning of spring. And I don't know, you could be meeting somebody and y'all just kind of hit it off. Okay. What's this change about for you? The Cozy Witch, it says, take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. You are no longer trying to control the outcome of a situation, whatever that outcome is. And because of that, you get a fresh start. I don't know if it's with a same person or same situation, but you do get a fresh start. You get to begin again. But this time it feels different for you. It feels like it actually fits this time. Okay. I like it. What's this? Take a chance on them. I feel like you're meeting somebody new. Now, it could be romantic, platonic, maybe. Could be same-sex relationship, possibly. Page of Cups. See, I'm telling you, you're meeting somebody new. It's a water sign. They could be younger than you or right about the same age. It says, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. You're being surprised. Someone could also, if you've been looking to get another chance with somebody, you're probably getting it. If somebody else, if it's not a new person, was looking to get a second chance, they're probably getting it. Because there's been change. Both parties, both sides, right? For some of you, you could be moving to a beach area, or maybe you're going like visiting the ocean or something, and you're meeting somebody there. You guys kind of hit it off, romantic or platonic. Okay. There's also forgiveness, is what I just heard here as well. Okay. It might surprise you, or it might surprise someone else, right? Okay. There's a renewal here. I like this. It's like you make this change, whatever that change is, move, whatever, travel, take a step forward, and it brings in blessings for you. Okay, one more. I'm telling you, it's Ace of Cups. It's new love, honey, or also new love, new renewed love for yourself as well. It says, do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. So that's big love with first self-love, right? And then also you could very well be attracting somebody new. Like, that's good for you. It may start off as friends first. If it's not just a straight platonic friendship, it could be start off as a friendship first. Like, you kind of click, right? And you want, to be realistic, right? Lunar logic, right? Not everything is going to click immediately every single time, right? But it feels like this is a great start to a very beautiful beginning starting in March for you. And I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You're also really appreciating yourself more. And like when people tell you, okay, not judging you, if you've had any like emotional or like, how do I say this? Any insecurities about how the way you look or how the way you dress, I don't feel like I feel like you're dealing with that, and you're also dressing like your own personal style. It possibly could be changing as well. Okay. It's like a glow up, but it feels like it's like a revamping. I don't know how to explain that. But you're doing it in a way that's not critical. Like, okay, don't hate me. For some of you, you have been very critical of yourself. You've judged yourself very, very harsh. Very harsh. At some point. But you're moving past that now. And when you do that, you have a more of a appreciation for yourself. And you're starting to appreciate simpler things in your life. Like maybe, I don't know, having a cup of coffee by the ocean, maybe, I don't know, put your feet in the water or the sand or something. And you're really like soaking in the beauty and appreciation, the gratitude, right? And it's like opening up your heart. And because of that, it's bringing in love, like deep love. It will start off as a friendship first, though. Okay. I just heard for some of you, if you're in love with a friend, that love may be reciprocated, possibly. Anything else? Or there's going to be like an expression of that. One more. See, look, library, 3 of Swords. It's okay to cry. Like, I don't feel like this is like a betrayal. I feel like because it says it's okay to cry, you're not going back to the past anymore. You're not going to relive it anymore. You don't live there anymore. You packed your bags and left that, right? And when this love comes in, it's not just love from another, but it's love and appreciation for yourself and the divine and gratitude, right? And you might cry tears of joy, right? Also, for some of you, the love of a friend I heard helps guide you and helps lead you down a better path. Because they're speaking life into you. They're cheering you on. They're speaking life into you as much as you're speaking life into them. Whether it's, I feel like it could be a friend or starts off as a friendship, and then it leads to more. Okay. Potentially, if that's what you guys want to do. But that's what I got for you, honey. It's real nice. It's real nice. And like with when it said, you know, it's okay to cry, and then the raindrops, like you have a safe place to let it out. You know what I mean? Maybe for some of you, you feel like maybe you haven't had that for quite some time. Like you've had to keep on a brave face, which I'm not saying you shouldn't, right? But I'm saying like you've had to like keep it on for a long time. This is somebody you're safe to be vulnerable with, and they feel safe to be vulnerable with you as well. Vulnerability is sexy, okay? I'm just letting you know, okay? Yes, that's right. Unconditional love for Cancer, right? Not for what you can do for somebody. Let me make that very clear. What they're saying is not what you can do for another person. You're being loved for who you are, not what you can do for someone. And that's priceless. I'm telling you right now, priceless. You also could be realizing that other people may have loved you that way. I don't know about whomever from your past, but there might have been some people at certain points in your life who really didn't really want anything from you. They just loved you for who you are. And I feel like maybe you might have rejected that a little bit. Okay. But I feel like now, because these changes that you're making or have made, is allowing you to receive that love, to feel finally worthy, which you always were. And that's not to say you weren't, but to really feel that way is it's one thing for someone to tell you that you're worthy of that love, but it's a whole other ball game when you actually feel it. So I feel like you're feeling it, okay? Which I think is great. Bravo, honey. I hope that helps you. Don't forget to come back. I'm doing tomorrow's Thursday, so their feelings Thursday. Okay, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. All right, so next is Leo gang Lions. What's up? 4707 is what I saw. Okay, 1 second, Leo. Oh, I love these readings. Currently on Leo. What did I say? 4707? 47. Oh, 7. We get so hot in my office. My goodness. All right, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. This is what are the wonderful things coming towards you in March 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. If you would like to get a super chat question, you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. Pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't happen to tickle your fancy, you can obviously get a private personal reading. My email is below. I will be going live tomorrow night, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. And then next week, I'm going from Tuesday, going live Tuesday through Saturday of next week as well. Trying to, do some different readings, but also my regular stuff too. But also see what time works best for people, or what, I also, just give y'all something razzle dazzle, right? Give y'all a little razzle dazzle, okay? I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you join. Don't forget, also tomorrow I'm going to do, what's tomorrow? I say 28th? Yes. Tomorrow's the 29th. I'm going to be announcing 2 of my subscribers who are winning private personal readings with me. So make sure that you're subscribed and everything, okay? All right, let's see. What is it? Well, shake and bake, right? Oh, you're welcome, Mark. You're so welcome, honey. I hope it helps you. All right, what is going on? Top Flight, what's up, honey? Let's see. Leo. They said, okay. They told me 2 more shuffles, then cut. Okay. What is it? What are the wonderful things for you in March? Ooh, okay. Feels intense, but also feels kind of good. All right. Top or bottom? Top. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thorn says, weave together the crown you deserve. Okay. Standing in your power. Meeting of the minds. Big changes in that. You're appreciating the beauty of things more as well. Like you're seeing, how do I say this? Say that again, Spirit. Like you're seeing the finer details of a situation, within yourself, and you're appreciating them. You're seeing the beauty in them as well. You're also standing in your power. If you have felt either disempowered or not worthy, or you know what I'm saying, like you're really starting to step into that and feel that, really feel like you are worthy, because you are, obviously. All right, what else? Okay, lavender, surround yourself with love. See, right? You got 14, which is 5, and then 19, which is 10, right? Which is an ending and a beginning. But then you have 5 and 1, which breaks down to 6, balancing things out. Well, you guys have the lion heart, a heart of a lion. Like, you guys are all about love, right? Okay. I feel like you're getting your flowers, if that makes any sense. Like, you're getting flowers. Could be actual, like, physical, like a bouquet of flowers. Or metaphorically, like someone's gifting you flowers, like giving you your credit, or giving you the props, giving you acknowledgement, acknowledging you for a job well done. You could also be going out with friends a little bit more. It's very relaxing, very chill, and you're very much a go-getter. You feel very, very loved in the month of March. Okay. Now, also, too, you could also be giving someone the gift of love, too. And it brings things back into balance. Because you have like 3 people here, and you have 3 people here. But it doesn't, I don't feel like it's like a third party, whatever, right? I feel like this is peace, harmony, tranquility, balance, calmness. Calm has been restored. Okay. I like it. Okay. Show me the thorns. Like, you really are, you guys can roar when you're pissed off, right? But you also can roar in a happy way, not in like an angry way too. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're giving yourself the love that maybe you didn't receive in the past. And you're giving love to those around you. You're surrounding them with love, and they are also surrounding you in love. Okay. Could be also doing something that's very fun for you, or like, I don't know, game night maybe, or something like some of you might like movie trivia, music trivia, something like that. Great. I mean, okay. You're having really great conversations with people that are really uplifting, but also very impactful, like kind of profound. Okay. I like that. All right. What's the thorns about? Hey, Jocelyn, how are you? 8 of Swords. See? Okay. So stop overthinking it and just do it. So maybe in the past, at some point, maybe at the beginning of this year, you were overthinking a project, or or could have been someone around you possibly, but you could have been overthinking your next steps in business and in love. And I feel like you're coming to the realization that maybe you are overanalyzing it, and you're starting to get out of your head. You're realizing you do have the power to change a situation within yourself. You do have the power to make your dreams and aspirations and come true. There's something about a calming energy. I don't know, maybe you're taking more lavender baths if you take baths, or maybe you're lighting like lavender candles or something. It's something that's bringing you a lot of peace, tranquility, calm. Okay. For some of you, you might be cutting back on caffeine. Okay, because that could have been also really stressing you out. If something has been going on possibly at work, okay, that is starting to, it's going to like even itself out. So you might, okay. For some of you, you could be getting like a pay raise, or a business deal, contract, or something. And it's going to help alleviate some of it. You're not, shy of work. Like, you're not afraid of hard work, right? Look, 4 of Wands. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. maybe you're spending a lot more time with family too, or if you have a family, you're spending time with that, or spending time with people that make you feel uplifted. Family can be people that we choose. It doesn't have to be necessarily blood relation, right? You've been working really, really hard, and it has not gone unnoticed. You've done a lot of inner work too, and you've been working very diligent at a project or possibly a relationship. Maybe there's changes, there's shifting here. You're giving grace to yourself, okay, and possibly to others too. And it's not that it's not happening. Is you're being patient with yourself, and that might be kind of hard for a fire sign to do, right? But it looks like you're giving your energy or to the right things and people. A lot of discernment. Okay. That's right. That's really good. Okay, what else? Anything else? King of Swords. We can all learn important things from one another. See, maybe you're talking to somebody, you're coming up with a better plan. There's something that maybe that you were really stressed about that's starting to alleviate. Because you're strategizing. You could be getting a new business partner. You could be, doing some form of education or teaching others possibly. But it's working. But all work and no play makes Leo very grumpy. Okay, right? So there's a balance there, right? Some of you are writers, or you're typing something, writing something. You're putting the word out there. You've been studying, you've been doing the things, and it's starting to pay off. You're starting to see the dividends of that, or you're starting to see the accolades from that hard work and diligence, right? But you also got, it feels like there's peace. I don't know, peace is being restored. Okay. Again, you're being kind to yourself and others. Okay, one more. Seven of Pentacles, nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. Seven of Pentacles, you put in a lot of work. You've been patient, diligent, planting seeds, learning a lot about yourself, releasing things that you need to release, and you're starting to see the positive outcomes of that. You're watering plants. You could actually be watering plants, but you're watering what really nurtures you, right? And uplifts you. You're giving more water, so to speak, to that. And in turn, it brings peace and tranquility to you. And because it's also being reciprocated back to you. So if you've been in a situation or whether work or, something, or relationship, friendship, whatever, and that hasn't really been pouring back into you, you're starting to kind of pivot, like make a pivot and water things that, benefit you or feed you, like, and you're starting to see the growth from that financially and emotionally. I also feel for some of you, your emotions or your heart being open brings in more abundance, joy, wealth, health, right? Your heart being open and being peaceful and calm is bringing in opportunities, finances, love, friendships as well. And if you are in a current situation, that's starting to balance itself out and bring peace. I keep hearing it. Peace is being restored. One more. Page of Cups. Cancer had that too, I think. It says, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. I feel like it's going to surprise you. The moment that you start to open up your heart more, I'm not saying you don't have an open heart, but for some of you, is when you're really going to start receiving abundance, like finances, opportunities, contracts, growth. Because you're watering the right things. If you're watering your own garden, you're watering the right things. If that makes any sense. For some of you, if you're not in a relationship, you could be meeting somebody new. If you are in a relationship, there's peace being restored and love. I heard like cup runneth over kind of scenario. I like it. I like it. Peace. Peace within yourself and peace, around you. And I heard if it doesn't bring you peace, you don't want nothing to do with it. And that's okay. That's okay too, right? And nothing is like perfect, right? I feel like you realize that too, but you're learning how to um, cultivate peace within yourself and within your environment, right? Bravo. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so warm in here. Wow. With the door open and everything. All right. I hope that helps you, honey. All right. Tune in tomorrow night, Leo, for Their Feelings Thursday. Okay. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time going live. All right. Let's see. Virgo. 10008. Okay. Let me do the timestamp real quick, Virgo. Let's see. Currently on Virgo. 1008. Okay. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. What are the wonderful things coming towards you in March 2024? Excuse me. If you would like to get a super chat question, you have until I get through guidance to get it submitted. The pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't work for you, doesn't tickle your fancy, you can always get a private personal reading with me. That is in the description box below, or in my emails in the description box below. Also too, what else? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. I'm going live tomorrow night for Their Feelings Thursday, but also live Friday and Saturday. And then next week, I'm going live Tuesday through Saturday of next week. Okay. Also, don't forget that tomorrow I will be picking and announcing the winners of 2 subscribers of the free private readings. So make sure you're subscribed. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. What is going on? What are the wonderful things coming towards you in March, Virgo? Okay. Okay. Spicy. A little spicy. Sexy time, maybe? Or something spicy. Also very loving, too. Okay. All right, let's see. You got red. Forgive. Okay. Also, number 10. So, endings and beginnings. And it could be a restart of a situation. You could be forgiving someone or someone could be forgiving you. Passion. Spicy is passion. Okay. There's forgiveness in a situation. Okay. What else? Universe. We're all just stardust. Okay. 31 breaks down to 4. Okay. 1031. That's like Halloween, right? Something could have happened or started around Halloween of last year. I feel like whatever that is coming to a close, but in a peaceful way. Okay. It could be someone else around you, right? Somebody is either coming to you to ask for forgiveness or you are asking for that forgiveness. If you've been wishing or praying or meditating for something to change in a situation, that change is coming. That change is coming. The universe heard you. You're realizing that maybe, or someone else could be, right? I'm not saying you should forgive abuse or disrespect or cheating or anything like that, right? Or they shouldn't, whatever. I do feel, though, there is an answered prayer coming. You've been very hypercritical of yourself, big time, or a situation, and you are being forgiven. You're forgiving yourself. The universe is also passing that along to you. Whatever you've been wishing for, meditating on, praying for, it's happening in March. If someone, okay, for some of you, someone may not be speaking or wasn't speaking to you for quite some time, or for a little while at least. How long? I don't know. A few months, maybe. Okay. What is this forgiveness about? Now, forgiveness doesn't equal reconciliation. Please understand that. I'm going to put that out there. And this is good because this is allows you to not carry around a boulder, like a big rock, right? A weight, or somebody else, right? Or both, maybe even both. Maybe both of you guys are forgiving each other and also forgiving yourself, possibly. But, you know, again, forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation, okay? Okay. You might be having some form of like a spiritual experience as well in March. You got Queen of Cups. Honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. See, you are honoring your feelings. And because you're honoring your feelings, because your feelings, perspectives are valid and true for you, because you're learning how to do that for yourself, you're also doing that for another. Whether you're still with them, not with them, friends with them, whomever this is, or this just could be you. You're honoring yourself and your emotions. This is a little deep, and it's still very wonderful because you're realizing that you might have pushed someone away. Kind of feel, I don't know who it was. I don't know what sign it was. I can't remember now. You might have pushed someone away, or maybe they pushed you away. I don't know. Because you didn't feel like you were worthy of love, but you're realizing that you are. You might have said things or acted a certain way towards a person, or maybe they acted that way towards you, right? I get you're forgiving a water sign. Could be Cancer, Pisces, maybe Scorpio. Again, it could also be you being forgiven as well. But it's like you're setting down the boulder and you're leaving it there because you don't have to carry it anymore. There is love between you. It could be a sibling. Hell, I don't know. There is love between you and this person of some kind, whether romantic, platonic, or family, or friends, right? There's a kinship here, like a kindred spirit, a connection that goes beyond time and space. That goes beyond, right? But again, forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation, although I'm hoping the best for you. Just keep that in mind, okay? Go in with it, or they need to come towards you with it with an open heart, without expectation. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Anything else, please, for Virgo? And because you've honored your feelings, you're learning the value in honoring others as well. No more invalidating another person or allowing other people to invalidate you. Six of Cups. I'm telling you, there's a kindred spirit or a kinship. Could be family, could be lover, whatever. It says, give yourself the compassion you were never given. Could be siblings. There's equal given, there's reciprocity of emotions. There's a soul, like whatever. I don't do the twin flame stuff. Y'all know that. But there is some type of like soulmate type of mutual love and connection, right? Spending time together. Maybe you're visiting someone or someone's coming to visit you, maybe. There's, okay. Giving someone their flowers and someone is giving you yours. There's forgiveness, big time. You prayed for it, or somebody here, maybe they did, or maybe both of you did at separate times, but there is forgiveness here. That prayer is being answered in a positive way. I would just say be careful, be mindful of going into a situation you or somebody else, help, maybe both, go in there with expectation. Just be open to receive and to give, right? I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking this. Maybe for some of you too, you could be having a renewed sense of whatever your belief system is. It could be faith. It could be whatever the faith, spirituality, whatever it's like a renewal. Okay, but it's reciprocity. Like you realize what you put out there comes back, right? Maybe someone else has also realized this at the same time. It's coming back in a positive way. Prayers are being heard, or meditations or intentions have been heard, and it's being answered in a positive way, it seems like. Okay. Anything else? Some of you could be getting a cat or a new pet. 9 of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. Okay. All right. I feel like somebody here is taking action to correct a situation. I don't know if it's you or them, maybe both. Two parties or one or the other, or taking appropriate, dedicated, diligent action to correct themselves and a situation, so there can be reciprocity and equal give and take in love and affection, or kinship and friendship, and it does feel like a soulmate of some kind. So if you've been really kind of hard on yourself or a cross watcher, prayers, affirmations, intentions, meditation have been heard, wishes have been heard, and they're being answered in a positive way. So keep up the good work. And also to forgive yourself, whatever this is. I don't know. Forgive yourself. I feel like you're forgiving someone. I do. I feel like you're forgiving someone. Or someone, but also could very well be both of you. It's very powerful, kind of profound. There might be some choice words to start, but if you tune in and listen very clearly, listen not just with your ears, or listen to be offended, or listen to be defensive or cross watcher, you actually really listen here. Whomever this is, whatever this is, the both of you have longed and missed each other, very much so. Very, very much so. And y'all have so much to share. Like, whatever it is, y'all have a lot to share. It's really beautiful, honestly. It really is. I don't want to cry. Don't make me cry. It's really beautiful. It's very profound. Whew. Okay, moving on. I hope that helps you. Ooh, give me a second on that one. That one about got me. Ooh. I'm good. I think I'm good. Very emotional. Don't make me cry, spirit. Okay. All right. Oh, Libra. All right, Libra. Let me do your timestamp. 1, 12. 12 is what I saw. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay. Let me do your timestamp real quick. Currently on Libra. Gang, gang, honey. What did I say? 1, 12. 12. All right, honey. All right. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. Welcome, welcome. And this is the wonderful things coming your way in March. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. If you would like to get a super chat, you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. The pricing is pinned at the top. And, oh, okay. Okay. All right. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can always get a private personal reading with me. My email is in the description box below. And don't forget, tomorrow I'm going live as well for Their Feelings Thursday. I'm also going live Friday and Saturday. And then next week I'm going live each night from Tuesday to Saturday as well. Okay. So hopefully you'll join. And then tomorrow I'm going to pick and announce the winners of 2 of my subscribers will get a free reading. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go, honey. All right. Oh, that's what's up. Mystic Starbright. It's amazing. Let's see. That's right. Lucky Libra. What is wonderful going on for you in March, Libra? Okay. You got Voyage. Okay. You already have all the answers. Okay. You could be going on a trip. 34 breaks down to a number 7. You could be traveling. Maybe you're going on a cruise or going deep sea fishing. You might see something really kind of whimsical, or might even feel magical. Or you're going to feel something that's going to be magical, right? Yeah, that's right, Mystic. That's right. You know the answer to whatever this is, and you're going to realize this in March. I get you're taking a trip. Okay. You're going, okay. It's much needed. I feel like, okay, you got Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Okay. Okay. Number 30. Okay. It's still positive. It's still wonderful because you don't want to fight with something or somebody anymore. You're tired. You're tired of fighting. If something has been troubling you, it feels like you're releasing it so you can heal. It feels like you're tired of fighting an endless war. Okay. Now, side message, if somebody, if somebody is in the military, potentially they could be coming home or coming to visit at least. If you've been, if you felt stuck between a rock and a hard place, Libra, that is being alleviated in some, let's see, what is it about? It feels like it's being alleviated for you in March. Or you are releasing it, like you're looking at what's left behind, right? You're realizing that you don't want to fight anymore. Or you don't want to, you don't want to fight. You could take some time away from a person, a situation. Maybe, you might be taking like a sabbatical from work, maybe. Taking a much needed break to clear your mind, to clear your heart, to, ask yourself the hard questions that you kind of already know the answers to. You definitely, there's an end, as like an ending to an argument, a fight. It's like, it's been like a repeating pattern that it feels maybe you're booking a cruise as well, possibly to heal. I feel like it's like a sabbatical. Okay. Or some kind, but it's much needed. Okay. What is this? See, the world, voyage in the world. You could be actually planning a trip. It says, yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. If you have, and it's positive and it's wonderful because you're realizing the reason why you've been fighting so much is because you've been fighting yourself. Fighting in, what is it called? Like, help me, spirit, internal conflict. And I feel like somebody you've been dealing with has been doing the exact same thing. See the world, right? There's a completion of a cycle here. It wasn't easy. It hasn't been easy. Okay. But it feels much needed. And when we're upset, when we're triggered, we're not ourselves, right? I mean, we are ourselves, but we're not ourselves. We're in our flight freeze mode, right? I feel like you're doing something for you to calm your nervous system down. I feel like, I don't know what's happened, but it's bringing in about of healing. You're willing to walk away from it all, or whatever, to bring about, it's like in Libras, no offense, y'all can get stuck with analysis paralysis, like trying to keep it balanced, like, get stuck on making a decision. I feel like you're making it, but it isn't like you were unscathed. Okay. You might have, okay, your feelings were hurt, right? But you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to argue with anybody anymore. You don't want to have to fight for love. You don't want to have to, constantly prove and prove and prove, or, turn a blind eye, or constantly, like, it almost feels like you're no longer allowing others to use you or walk all over you. But you're doing it instead of getting revenge, you're giving distance. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's that? Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. You also very well could be planning a trip. The lover. See, it's time for healing, that war of the castle, the lovers. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. You're making a choice. A much needed choice. It's been I want to say maybe it's been a hot minute that maybe you've needed to make a choice, or somebody else around you possibly. You are completing a big cycle for you. And it's positive because you're realizing, what are you actually fighting for, or what are you actually fighting against? You see what I'm saying? Hey, I'm hoping I'm going to say that right. Dinorah? That's a really pretty name. I hope I said it right. Because it's so pretty, I don't want to mess it up. You're learning it's okay to not be okay sometimes. And it's okay to be okay, even if someone else isn't. It's still okay, right? It feels like you're kind of getting out of a funk. You're releasing. Again, you could very well be planning a trip, but you could also be realizing that you have the answers to make a decision. You knew everything that you needed to know. If you maybe got a reading, or you're very intuitive, which I'm not saying you're not, you probably are. You already knew the answers you wanted, right? That maybe it's time to move forward. And if somebody doesn't want to heal, then there's literally nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. One more. Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. Your money looks stable. That's great. Stability, grounding your energy is going to be very important for you in March. You're taking care of you for once. Like I feel like I'm reading for a Libra who's taking care of a lot of people, or has done a lot for others to the point of their own detriment at times. And I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you, honey. Okay. I get it. It's time to regroup and refocus on you, because you deserve it. You do. Giving, 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 and doing so much to the point of being completely worn thin and emptied is not healthy for you. Isn't healthy for anybody, right? It won't be healthy for you. And if there's people around you, it's like you're setting limits with people that are long overdue, and you're receiving or confirmation or answers to things that you kind of already knew the answers to, that you were ready to move forward. And but money looks good. I mean, if you're worried about money, I mean, you look stable. Maybe you're buying something kind of nice for yourself. Don't overspend, obviously, but it looks like you were really, I heard, making a very strong statement, but it's not in a hateful, hurtful, vindictive way. You're saying what you need to say, and meaning what you say, and then you're going to stand by it. Instead of getting vindictive or revengeful or spiteful, you're giving distance. And possibly not. I wouldn't feel like you're stonewalling somebody or anything, or giving them a silent treatment. But if somebody is, how do you say? If someone is very committed to misunderstanding you every single time, then why are you still talking to them? You see what I'm saying? But I feel like you're really taking care of you, and that's always going to be a wonderful thing, because when you are good and you're taking care of yourself and not stretched so thin to where you're about to snap, right? And you're really taking care of yourself, then you're able to really love on other people, or take care of other people who are worthy of that sacrifice and of that time, but with limits. Like, you're learning to set limits. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. But I feel like you are doing some healing. Again, possibly planning, I don't know, maybe a cruise. Maybe you're traveling to another country to visit, or go see some things, right? Go live life. Life is meant to be lived, not always endured. Like, yes, we have to endure rough patches or trying times, of course, right? But life is also meant to be lived. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. You want to live, do things, right? That are not just, that are beneficial to you as well, not just always benefiting another person. I like it, honestly. It does feel like there could be an ending, though, but I feel like you're prepared. You are prepared. And it's not that you never cared, or maybe that they never cared. It's just, when it's time, it's time. If that makes any sense. Ooh, okay. Side message. A little side message before I move on to Scorpio, okay? If someone has already passed away, like, they would have already passed, right? and you have their ashes, you're releasing them. You're releasing them. Like you're spreading them somewhere beautiful. Or maybe you're planning a trip, and that's when you do that, possibly with siblings or by yourself or whatever, right? You're releasing it. Or I'm not releasing it, but you're spreading their ashes somewhere beautiful. You're saying, oh man, God, Spirit, why you're fucking me up? You're saying your final goodbye. You're saying goodbye. For some of you, a side message, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, I gotta move on from that. That's for some of you. Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. Hold on, I need a second. Woo. Wow, Libra, you got me. You got me by the boo-boo on that one. Wow. Okay. If you're worried if this person's okay or not, they're fine. They're fine. They're going to be fine. They are fine. Pay attention to your dreams in the month of March. You're going to get a visit from the person who they would have already passed. Right around the time you and siblings, or you and whomever you're going with, if you're not going by yourself, release the ashes. You're going to have a dream that night. It's the goodbye. Maybe that you didn't get. Oh my gosh. Spirit. Wow. Hold on. I need a minute. Wow. It's going to be very emotional. Okay. I know, right, Casey? Y'all, Spirit, stop cutting onions. I'm just kidding. Doesn't stop. Okay. Ooh, that got me in the feels. Wow, that's very it's like sad, but it's also like, I don't know how to say it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say it. Right? All right. All right. Scorpio, gang, gang. What's up, honey? All right. 12705. Okay. All right. Let me do your timestamp real quick, honey. 1 second. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was trying to say. Bittersweet. Yeah. Currently on Scorpio, gang, gang. And we're at, what did I say? 12705. Okay. All right. Yes, honey. Yes. All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is a wonderful Wednesday. This is what are the wonderful things coming your way in March 2024. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Not your story. Don't try to make it fit, and that's okay. If you would like to get a super chat, they are still open. You have until guidance, or when I get through guidance for all 12 signs, to get it submitted. Pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, my email is in the description box below for if you would like to schedule a private personal reading. What else am I going to say? Oh, don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be doing Their Feelings Thursday. I'm also going to go live Friday and Saturday. And then next week, it's going to be a very busy week too, going from Tuesday to Saturday, doing live streams every single night. So hopefully you'll join. I'll add, I want to do some like other types of readings, but I'll also stick to my other stuff too that you guys have come to love, which I'm very grateful for, by the way. So there's that. And then also tomorrow I'm going to be announcing, picking and then announcing 2 of my subscribers who will get a free 20-minute personal live over the phone reading with me. So make sure you're subscribed, commenting, all the good jazz. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, Scorpio. Has anyone ever gifted me a tarot deck? Well, I mean, I have a pretty massive collection. I think so. Yeah. But mostly I get them myself. Yeah. Oh, I love you guys too. But see, one day I'm going to take a video. I have a massive collection. Like, I love all forms of divination. I really do. I love it. I'm born for it. I love it. My very first thing I ever divined, was like little trinkets I found. I used. But then also moved to playing cards and stuff like that. Oh, you did. You won a deck from me. Did you get it? I hope you got it. Please let me know. I can't always remember. Let's see. All right. What is wonderful things coming towards Scorpio in March? Scorpio. Ooh, okay. All right. 2 out the gate. You got raindrops. Take a chance on them and castle. It's time for healing, not war. You're making peace with a friend or person. You're making peace, family, friend, lover, somebody. You're making peace with somebody. Ooh. Somebody had this. Somebody had this. I can't remember who had it. Somebody had it though. Okay. I feel now. Don't come for me. You're gonna know if this person is genuine or not. You're gonna know. Of course, you're gonna know. But I feel like you're. I mean, you are the goddess of war. However, a lot of people underestimate your ability to love. And a lot of people underestimate your ability to forgive, to make peace, right? Because as much as you can go to war, right, you can also make peace. And that's what you're doing. You're making peace. You're making peace with something or somebody. Or all the above, right? Thank you so much, Mystic. Okay. Ace of Wands. You're inspired. You're inspired. It says, don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Like you're getting like inspiration, divine inspiration. You are taking action here. Right? Man, this one's gonna get me. Okay, so you're forgiving someone that might have hurt you, or right, but you're being divinely inspired to forgive. Now, does that mean reconciliation? Not necessarily, right? For some of you also too, because you're glowing with such passion and inspiration and go-getter, ambition, that types of stuff, right? Like I mean, I don't have the Phoenix card out, but you are kind of rising from your own ashes. People are taking notice of that. And as you make changes, your situation around you changes too. There's something about your passion being reignited, or someone else's possibly. Okay. I like it. Okay. Oh, well, you're very gifted and you're an empress too, honey. Beautiful. I love, is it Dinorah? Dinorah, right? That's such a pretty name. Ooh, I like that. It's very, very special. Let's see. What is this? It's time for healing, not war. So again, making peace within yourself and within a situation, whether you take someone back or not, right? You're making peace. There's also like a kindred spirit here, right? That you can open up to, you can be vulnerable with, you can share things with, and without fear of judgment, like vulnerability, like, okay, Scorpio, that's we struggle with that sometimes, right? I get it. A lot of Scorpios, I won't say all, but most Scorpios I've ever spoken to have went through so much, like so much trauma, right? And we are kind of a karmic sign. We are the sign of the test, right? I'm not saying we deserved it or anything. I'm just saying we went through a lot. But you're learning to differentiate or discern those who want war with you, when it's applicable, right? Or when they really want to make peace, whether you reconcile with them or not. There's a peace. I feel like a peace offering. Maybe you lit a candle for this, possibly like a prayer candle or manifestation candle, not against a person or anything, but maybe to bring light into the situation, to bring light into your life, whatever that is for you, whatever your belief system is, right? That's right. Peace. Relax. I mean, you're very much a go-getter in the month of March, right? You're realizing that, what might have seemed like a loss was really a gain. If that makes sense. I don't know. Okay. Tell me more about this for you, honey. Okay. I like it. I like this. But it's also reigniting your passion and zest for life again, because we can be very dark and brooding. And dark isn't bad, right? And light isn't always good, right? It's not like that. But we can get into our, no offense, our emo. Really, we can be very brooding, right? And sometimes Scorpio, we can get stuck there. Sometimes we can. But oh, here's the deal. When you feel like, and I don't remember who, I saw it before, but they reminded me of this, and I can't remember where I saw it, but I know I saw it somewhere. I don't know who said it, but hopefully I won't get it wrong, but okay. But they brought it to my mind. When you are in a place where you can't find any light to see, start looking at yourself, because you just might be the light that you are seeking. You are the light that you've been seeking. Boom. Yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're making peace with the past within yourself as well. Ooh, honey, a lot of healing. The Tower. See, get ready. Things are about to be shaken up. But I don't feel like it's a bad thing. Let me tell you why. You may not expect this from yourself or from this person. A Tower can be, can be shocking in a good way or not so good way, or like, wow, I didn't expect that, right? But whatever this is, you're taking action. And it's like, because this right here, the lightning that hits the Tower in any tarot deck is called a yod. Okay, it's like a revelation from the divine or from God, whatever, right? Whatever this is pointing you in the right direction. It's like a guiding light. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a guiding light. You could also be helping others, maybe for whatever you've been through, right? Guiding them too, because as you're guiding them, they're also guiding you, and you are guiding yourself, if that makes any sense. Some people heal through teaching. Some people heal through helping others, because as they're saying it to another person, they're also reiterating that healing within themselves. And sometimes things are meant to be shaken up a little bit, right? But I feel like you're going to find your footing, right? If you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, or I heard complacent, that's changing. You're being inspired, and you're really glowing. Like your passion is showing. Whatever you're passionate about, maybe that's helping others, maybe that's activist work, or taking care of your family, whatever it is, right, that inspires you, right? You're taking action on it. And there could also very well be forgiveness here between you and somebody else. Could be a friend, family member, lover, somebody, right? What else? The Empress. Bingo, bango. Okay, you could be forgiving a mother figure. There is beauty to be found in every experience. Okay. Why, Spirit? Okay. It has something to do with a mom. What is this about, Spirit? We got Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, man. Okay. I don't want to say that. If a mother has already passed, you're saying goodbye. Okay. If you've had beef with your mother or issues with a mother, there's forgiveness here, living or not, right? There's forgiveness here. Hey, Raja, how are you, honey? Or Katja, sorry. I'm hearing there's beauty and simplicity as well. Someone could be asking you for forgiveness, Scorpio. It's a big one. Ooh, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's big. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It may shock you. Maybe this is something that you never expected in a million years. For some side message, for some of you, you're finding out who your real parents are. For side message, for some of you, because she's holding a baby, right? Oof. Okay, this could also be a grandmother. King of Pentacles. True success isn't just about money; it's about happiness too. Whatever this is, you're figuring out that. Wow. Okay. You're forgiving your parents, or you're forgiving. I'm doing good. You're forgiving a mother figure. That's hard. That's a big one. That's a big one. Someone is coming towards you. It could be a friend, but I get strong like a mother figure, or a mother figure, or a motherly woman, you know, something like that. They're coming towards you. You will be inspired to take action, but you're not going to fight. You're not going to have a war with this person. You're going to hear possibly what they have to say, but I feel like you're being asked to give grace when you might have every reason in the world to not give it. You're being asked to give it. You're going to be inspired to do so. Does that mean reconciliation? Not necessarily. Does that mean acknowledgement though? Yes. I feel like you're getting some type of acknowledgement that maybe you weren't given before. Oh man. You weren't given before. And it makes you happy, or it opens up an opportunity for money. It opens up an opportunity for happiness and joy. This is something, I don't know if I can, this is something that you've held in your heart for quite some time. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey. That's emotional. It's going to surprise the hell out of you, though. And then Chariot, you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still, because this, whatever this is, Scorpio, has been holding you in one spot. One second. Ooh, it's been holding you in one spot for quite some time. Probably a long time, actually. It's some type of acknowledgement and forgiveness. Someone's asking, I feel like someone is asking you for forgiveness. It may be hard, but I feel like you're going to do it because you don't want to. You waited for it. For some, wow. I don't know if this is your mother. It feels like it, or a motherly woman, or a mother figure, grandmother, somebody, right? That was important in your life, that maybe you opened up to this person, you gave them your heart. Like, could it be a friend? And they didn't appreciate it. Wow. That's intense. They didn't appreciate it. Okay. Stop, Spirit. Stop it. But, oh my God, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Did you have a question? Did you have a question for your super chat? I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But you waited on this person or whomever this is to come to you. They're coming. And if this person is in spirit already, they're coming to you. If they're not in spirit, I don't want to predict anything bad, but there's closure in a situation that you waited a long time for. And it frees you in your heart. It frees you in your heart. If that makes any sense. It frees you in your heart. It really sets you free. I mean, it's really good. It's a little sad, but it's really good because it frees you to be abundant. It frees you to move forward because you stood in that same spot a long time. This could have been a friend that might have already passed away as well. A motherly figure. A woman. It's a woman. Oh my gosh. Okay. You truly love this person. I feel like whomever this is, they see that now. That, okay, so maybe your tact wasn't that great. Okay, maybe it needs a little work. You can be a little harsh sometimes, but the heart was there. Your heart was in it. If that makes any sense. Like your heart was in it. You know what I mean? And you gave it your all. You gave your heart to this person with so much love. This could even be like a friend that you waited to come towards you. Someone you really have a deep love for. It's a woman, or this could be same-sex relationship maybe, but it's a woman. It's someone you look at as very nurturing, very loving, caring. Maybe you inspired them, maybe they inspired you. Could be family, could be someone in spirit already. You could also be saying goodbye to someone. Or you waited for this person. If they've already passed, you waited for them. Maybe you're a medium. Maybe, I don't know. You waited for them to come and visit, and they're coming. Wow. Okay, I gotta cool off. You know what I mean? Whatever bond this is, again, forgiveness doesn't mean, or closure doesn't mean reconciliation, but acknowledging, like being acknowledged, or acknowledging the bond, or acknowledging what happened, or whatever it was. It's making things right where they were wronged. Man, stop it. If a mother figure walked away from you, in some form or fashion, right? They're coming back. They're coming back. But again, you don't have to accept it, right? You have a choice to make, right? But it's making you very happy. Oh, it's making you very happy. You don't expect it. You don't. Whew, Lord. Yes, intermission after Scorpio. One more on this? What is this? 5 of Wands. A good coven lets every witch have a say. This is someone who made you feel like you didn't have a voice. I feel like it's a woman, strongly. this is someone who misjudged you possibly, or it's like you absorbed something from them, like not necessarily something bad, well maybe, but it's like you could have had a fight with this person some time ago. But whatever it is, whomever, if I feel like a strong woman, motherly figure, strong. There will be maybe some heated words, obviously. Maybe, possibly. Hey, Peacekeeper Tarot, haven't seen you in a minute. Hello. I miss you. It really helps you move forward big time. Wow. Very profound. It's gonna be very profound for you. It's gonna be very deep for you. Because whomever this is, mother figure, friend, grandmother, auntie, somebody, you waited for this person. You really did. You could have known this person for a long time. You were very close at one point, but something happened. Something was said. Something was done. And you could have felt like your voice was taken from you in some form or fashion. There, again, there's forgiveness, right? That doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation. There is closure. And whether it starts back up or not, it is healing, period. It is a very healing experience for you. Possibly for that person as well. But I know it will be for you. Okay? Ooh, honey. Wow. You don't see it. You don't expect it. Okay. Oh, honey. All right. Okay. Let me see real quick. Where was I at? I don't want to forget. Did Dinorah, I think I'm saying that right. Dinorah, did you have a question, honey? I didn't want to like miss your question if you did. Hey, JJ, how are you, honey? I think I'm spelling that right. 1 second. Let me just write that. I'm going to take a quick break after I write this down real quick, and then we'll go on to Sagittarius. Woo, honey. Very, very emotional. Very, very emotional. But it's good. It is good. Okay. Where is I at? Okay, hold on. Okay, and then who else was it? It was Peacekeeper. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. 1 second, and then we'll move on to Sagittarius, okay? Let me put this right here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Be right back, y'all. 1 second. righty. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go, y'all. Okay, so Sagittarius, hello. 15533. All right, awesome. Let me do your timestamp real quick, honey. Let's see. Where am I at? Oh, I'm good. That was just very emotional. Very, very emotional. I'm good. Ooh, just had to take a minute. I'm good. How are you? You okay? Let's see. Currently, wait, it didn't type it. Sorry. Here we go. Currently on Sagittarius. What did I say? 15533. Okay, interesting. Right? Yep, that's right. Okay. Thank you to all my moderators out there. Really appreciate y'all. Hey, Kehinde, I'm saying that right. Kehinde, how are you, honey? Let me write down your super. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Let me write that down real quick, Sagittarius. Okay, I'll screenshot that. All right, thank you. I love you guys. All right. Oh, let me do my little sticker. There we go. Okay, here we go. Fire ponies. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is Wonderful Wednesday. Welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. This is what are the wonderful things coming towards you in the month of March 2024. If you would like to get a super chat, you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can always get a private personal reading with me. My email's in the description box below. Timestamps will be uploaded once the live stream is ended. Definitely check out your other placements. I think I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, right? Also, don't forget, tomorrow evening, I'm going live for Their Feelings Thursday. And then I'm going to go live Friday and Saturday. And the next week, I'm going live every evening from from Tuesday at 7 p.m. to, I'll go live every single night until Saturday of next week, okay? I'm doing different readings. Also, I'm doing my other stuff that I normally do as well. Just want to, I don't know, do some different things, right? What else? Oh, don't forget, tomorrow I'm picking and announcing my two subscribers who will get a 20-minute live over the phone personal reading with me. So make sure you're subscribed and all the good jazz, okay? All right, let's see. What is the wonderful things coming towards you in March? Let me get a sip real quick. Okay. Feels kind of quiet. Okay. I love you guys too. That's right. Whoop, whoop. Sagittarius, what's going on for you? What are the wonderful things coming towards you your way in March, honey? Show me. Okay. Oh, I am always enough. And it says Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Bingo, bango, baby. Oh, I love that. I love that for you. You're realizing that other people's opinions, thoughts, whatever, is not a reflection of who you actually are. People are going to say what they're going to say. If someone's made you feel like you're not worthy, you're realizing that's not true. You are very worthy, right? Lighthouse. You could be helping, like maybe you're teaching a seminar, a class, or going to one or something like that, where it really solidifies your ability to lead others, to be a guiding light for them as well. You are realizing that you are worthy. You do have intrinsic value that nobody else gets to determine for you because you're born with it, period. Right? What? Oh, okay. You got two more. Well, I'm sorry, three more. Phoenix energy. How's that for a happily ever after? Rising from your own ashes, knowing that you deserve the best, and then getting after it. Then you have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's approval anymore. Maybe you did in the past. Maybe you put a lot of emphasis on people telling you who you are versus you already knowing who you are, if that makes any sense. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your super chat, PeaceKeeper Tarot. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll write you down real quick. Hold on, Sag. I gotta write her down so I don't forget. What is it? So it feels like you're realizing that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, right? You got you, period. Right? And it says morning, the world awaits you, right? This is like a renewed sense of self and a renewed sense of I feel like you maybe put a lot of pressure on yourself, or maybe you allowed other people to put like unrealistic high expectations on you that maybe weren't even yours to carry. And then when you didn't, hell, they're saying they didn't even speak the expectations. So how are you supposed to do anything if you're not even told what the expectations are? Doesn't make any sense, right? It's because whomever this is, you're realizing that they were putting real high, unrealistic expectations on you and not speaking them because they didn't want you to try to meet them. You're releasing people who thought so little of you. Ooh, that's deep. Who made you feel like you weren't worthy, like you weren't good enough. Meanwhile, this whole freaking time, you are, you have been, you will be, you've always been, if that makes any sense. You're no longer seeking outside validation. That's deep. You're no longer seeking outside validation. That's that's good. Now, when we are in relationship, like romantic, right? I feel very strongly with romantic relationships, right? We do want our partner to validate our feelings, right? That's healthy, right? Or friendships and things like that. But at the end of the day, you don't need their approval because you don't need anybody to tell you who you are or who you're not, if that makes any sense. Because you know who the fuck you are. And look at you, you got a crown on and everything. You're writing a new chapter. Some of you could be writers, okay? Maybe you're working on a book. Maybe it's almost done. Hey, Mountain Girl, how are you, honey? Thank you so much for the super chat. Did you have a question? You're writing a new chapter for yourself. And the world literally is your oyster. Literally. Right? You're aiming for a galaxy and you're landing on Jupiter, which is your ruling planet. Right? Like, look, you're waking up, renewed sense of self. You're realizing that, yeah, maybe you were putting a little too much emphasis on other people's opinion of you to determine if you're worthy or not. You no longer do that anymore. Or you're finally, look at the bottom of the deck. Who is that? That's you, the Queen of Wands. And it says, replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. You're realizing that you love yourself, but not like in a, like, what is it, like a malignant way. It's healthy self-esteem. It's healthy ego. We all need our egos. It keeps us alive and it keeps us moving forward with what we want to do in life, ambitions and things like that. Be like a go-getter. This is you being in love with yourself in a healthy way, if that makes any sense. Like, you are appreciating yourself no matter if anybody else does or not, but you're also not going to give to situations that no longer serve you. Okay. And you're not going to let it be a reflection of who you are and who you're not, right? Because you know who you are. You know your opportunities and areas for growth, and you know your strengths. Okay. You don't need someone else's approval to get after what you want. I love it. Oh, I appreciate that so much, your donation. I really do. I appreciate it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, Four of Pentacles, like, you got you. You got you. You're stable, you're grounded, or you will be that in March. There's money coming in, and maybe it's not exactly where you want it to be, but you're putting some aside and saving money, right? You're looking good doing it. Hello. Hello, honey. Male or female doesn't matter. You look good doing it. You're not allowing your net worth, other people's opinions, you know, flirtatious relationships, whatever it is, to define you anymore, because you define you, nobody else. Okay, I like it. King of Wands, Queen and King of Wands. Okay, what is this? Do you have a relationship here? It says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. You're setting a trend. You're setting an example. If you're not in a relationship, you're meeting somebody that is of the same energy, but in a good way. In a good way. It's not just passion or desire or whatever, which all that is important too. All that's important too. But y'all are both like very spiritual, obviously. But you're both the same caliber. Ooh. This person, if you're meeting somebody new, they were looking for somebody just like you. If this is an existing connection, it's becoming more stable. Very stable. You could be talking to friends, family maybe. It's like, okay, if you're single, you could be meeting your person possibly. You're doing, also finances look good too. You're able to treat yourself to things that maybe you weren't able to some time ago. Okay. And look, it's like, this is so good. Whomever this is, it feels like things fall into place, but this person doesn't complete you. You complete you. You don't complete this person. They complete themselves, right? But it's like y'all click. Like, click. This person might also challenge you a little bit. Not in a bad way, but in a way to get you to remember who the fuck you are, basically. And you might do the same for this person. Okay. All right. If this is a already connection, like y'all already together, it could be leading to something more committed as well. Let's see, Two of Pentacles. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. There's things coming in balance for you. You're balancing your emotions. I like that. Is that a seal or a dolphin? A seal. That's a seal. Okay. I feel like seals are very smart. Maybe not as smart as dolphins, but they're very smart. They're also very agile, right? What does it say on her shirt? Serenity. A silky. Now, a silky is a folklore. I can't remember where it's from. It might be the Faroe Islands, which is between Norway and Iceland. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that. But a silky is their version of like a mermaid or a water nymph or something like that, right? You are swimming through your oceans of your emotions, babe, right? But it's not bad. It's good. You could also be really, well, one is balancing, it's bringing more connectivity, it's bringing more hope to a situation, or just within yourself, right? There's balancing here. A lot of, also, I'm hearing transformation too for you. Let me get one more. It's really actually very good. And if you are not in a connection, you can be meeting somebody that's like, you know, the butter to your peanut butter, or, you know, the butter to your jelly, peanut butter and jelly, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're meeting someone who's not like your other half, because you're not half of a spirit, you're not half of a person, but you're meeting someone who's like a kindred, like, you know what I mean? Okay. Knight of Swords. Be ambitious and chase your every dream. They're giving you inspiration to go after it. Some of y'all are writing something. You're writing something. Co-authoring a book. Some of y'all might like unicorns. Someone made like unicorns or something. I just heard that song, you know, peanut butter jelly. I don't know. You know that song? Um, if you were indecisive about a project or a writing prompt or a writing project, you're getting after it. You're being inspired. Or someone is making you realize that you're not pretending to be somebody you're not. You're being authentic, unapologetically, authentically who you are, period. You're a freaking unicorn. You got a lot to say. Could also be starting a blog, possibly. Okay. Your light is shining through. Also, your beauty and your handsomeness. I feel like men can be beautiful too, honestly. Your inner beauty and your outer beauty are shining really bright. You're very bright. Well, you're very intelligent too, very smart, but you're just shining. You could be also writing something too. I like that. Maybe you have something that could really help other people overcome feelings of not feeling good enough or worthy when really they are. They just don't see it yet, right? Some of you could be writing something about that too, possibly, or be inspired to do so. Some of you could be, I don't know, visiting Oregon. I don't know what that's about. Could be traveling to, right? I keep hearing this on peanut butter jelly. Okay, that's nice. I like that. That's a really good reading, honey. Let's see. What was her name? Did they have a question? Wait, what was it? Mountain Girl. I don't see a question, Mountain Girl, so I'm assuming that's a donation. So I really, really, really appreciate that. Yes, true self-love. That's right, Rebecca. That's right. That's right. I want to write this down real quick so I don't forget and move on. Hey, Tiff Cin, how are you, honey? Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll put you down right now. Okay. One second. Okay, I'm gonna write you down. What was it? Okay. Okay, honey. And write down Tiff Cin. Okay. Oh, did I take a screenshot of that? Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, wait. Timestamp for Capricorn. Almost forgot. 2/13/18. I love this reading tonight. It's so good. All right. So, Capricorn. Oh, wait. Undo timestamp. Currently on Capricorn. 2/13. What did I say? 18. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, honey. All right. Let's see. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise. Oh, that's not right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is a wonderful Wednesday, so welcome, welcome. And this is what are the wonderful things coming towards you in March 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. Also, if you would like to get a super chat, they are open. You have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. Pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can always get a private personal reading with me. My email is below and possibly somewhere in the chat. What else? Oh, tomorrow I will be going live for Their Feelings Thursday. So please tune in for that, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm going live Friday and then Saturday as well. And then all next week, Tuesday through Saturday, I'm going live as well, each evening. Okay. So what else? Tomorrow I will be picking and announcing the winners for my giveaway. 2 of my subscribers will win a free private personal reading with me. Okay, let's go on to Capricorn. What are the good things coming towards you in March, honey? The wonderful things. It's a wonderful, welcome to Wonderful Wednesday, honey. What are the wonderful things coming towards you in March, honey? Capricorn. Okay. All right, here we go. First one says flower. Be honest with yourself. Okay. Okay. Number 17 breaks down to an 8. 8 is a number of infinity. You're taking time to self-reflect on things. What makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. You're getting very clear with yourself. Not saying you haven't before, but I feel like it's even more so now. Okay. You could also be buying yourself flowers, or I don't know where you live. You could also be planting or buying flowers too. Okay. What else? But you're being honest with yourself. Which I feel like you guys are pretty like raw and real, actually. You know what I mean? But there's something that you have. Okay. This is also very good, right? It's very wonderful because you're being honest with yourself, and maybe you didn't want to be honest about a situation or a person. Maybe there were some rose tinted glasses, possibly. Which, I'm not judging. We've all done it, right? But I don't feel like you're wearing that anymore or doing that anymore, which is great. Which is hard work too, by the way. Okay, what else? Okay, lioness. Hello. You've earned all your stripes. You know. What does that say? Fairy tales, right? You're being very realistic or a realist, but you do still believe in fairy tales, which everybody kind of does, right? You do believe the impossible is possible, which is great. Some of you could be going by the ocean, maybe, or maybe you're taking a salt bath, cleansing your energy, reading a good book, really kind of taking care of yourself, getting more like stabilizing a situation. Maybe you're getting some time off because you do work very, very hard, but maybe you've been working maybe possibly overtime, or some of you, if you're new parents, you are getting an actual break a little bit, you know. If someone's made you doubt yourself or your capabilities, you done seen a thing a time or two. Like, you know better, right? You know better, right? And you're realizing that if you stumbled at some point in time, that's okay, right? It happens. No one, that's life, right? You're getting up and you're dusting yourself off and you're saying, you know what? I can do this, whatever this is. Thank you so much. I will mark that down, Mountain Girl. It feels like you've been down a road before and you're catching it before you go down it again. That's wonderful news. Whatever this is for you, you're making a transformation because you're saying, you know what? I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, bumper sticker, and the mug to prove it. I'm not going back down that path again. You may read fairy tales, but you don't want to live one that is not grounded and based in reality. Like, you're not letting someone paint you a pretty picture. You see what I'm saying? That like, what is it when they're painting a picture for you and it doesn't ever come to fruition, right? You're also appreciating yourself too. You're appreciating it. More self-appreciation, taking care of you. Maybe you're getting out in the sun a little bit too. I know it's been winter for, it seems like forever. What is this flower? What are you being honest with yourself about in March? Indecision. It says Two of Swords. Wake up. What is it that you truly want? You're being honest with yourself about who and what it is you truly want, or which path you want to take. You're being very clear, direct about it, and you're standing on it. Like, you're on. I'm gonna say you're on the prowl, but your prowess. I don't know how to say it. Like, rare, right? Sexy, right? That's very sexy. It's very alluring, right? And you're making a decision to not go down whatever this path is, whether it's with a person, patterns of behaviors, friendship, family dynamic, whatever it is, you're choosing not to do it with a conscious choice by being not wearing rose tinted glasses. Because see how she's wearing sunglasses? You're taking them off and you're seeing the reality of a situation. your part to play and your part not that you didn't play. Like, you can't take responsibility for something you didn't do, right? You can't take responsibility for other people either, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously, if you got kids, that's one thing, right? That are not an adult, but you can't take responsibility for things when you didn't do, and you can't take responsibility for other people's actions or reactions or non-action, right? So you're making that choice. You could also be giving really great advice right now to others, possibly. Obviously, if they ask for it. Okay, Lioness or Three of Cups come together with your coven. So you could also be, again, you're giving advice. You're possibly going out with friends. You might need some time to yourself or going out with like-minded people. There could also be, okay, if it's about a romantic relationship, there could be some form of reconciliation or, again, acknowledgement of some kind. But it's a celebration. You're also celebrating yourself and the journey you've been on. But you're also, again, choosing, Capricorn, you're choosing a better way, right? Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, this isn't you. There could be someone around you that you maybe, have been very, very worried about. And maybe they've gotten on a difficult path, possibly. If that's what that is, they're turning things around. But they're doing the work, if that makes any sense. And good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. But I also feel like this is like the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to start turning in your favor, right? But you have to choose a path. Indecision is the decision, you or somebody else. But I feel like you're making a choice to not go down a road that might have been too rocky. And if it's not you, somebody else is making that choice to not go down a road that's not favorable or helpful to them. And maybe, again, you could be maybe you're going, I don't know, some of you could be going to meetings or something, or therapy, or helping others. Something about sobriety as well is what I heard. That's right, Jocelyn. Fortune does favor the bold, and you're being very bold and audacious in a good way. If you are celebrating sobriety, congratulations. Very proud of you. And I feel like you're also helping others. You're starting to be able to help others a little bit because you're getting back on sure footing. And you're wearing something of a reminder of how far you've come, right? And you're also either wearing something like fidgeting with something like it could be I don't know, something. It's something. Either you wear it or you have it in your hand, but it's a reminder how far you've come and to keep going down the right path. I like that. One more. Look, and you're being celebrated. 6 of Wands. You're being celebrated for that. Acknowledged for this. Acknowledged for it. It has not been easy. Whatever this is, it has not been easy at all. It's been quite difficult, actually. But you're being celebrated. You're being cheered. I love it. For some of you, if this is like a job thing, like work related thing, some of you could be starting a business or bringing on, because maybe you've gotten so busy, you have to bring on other people, like you have to hire people, basically. Whatever it is looking really good because you're making a conscious choice. You're not operating from a place of hurt anymore. Does that mean you're done healing? No, the healing's not a destination. It's a process and a journey, really. But you're acknowledging how far you've came, and you are being celebrated. Celebrating yourself and celebrated by others as well. Good job. Job well done, honey. And this is somebody you've been worried about. They're turning it around, honey. Okay. I like that. That's good, honey. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to shut my office door. 1 second, okay? Okay. Alrighty. All right, Aquarius. All right, here we go. 2, 2, 5, 19. All right. I know. That's true. Let's see. Currently on Aquarius. Gang, gang, hello. Let's say 2, 2, 5, 19. Right. Okay. 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 All right, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're doing well this evening. This is what are the wonderful things that are coming your way for the month of March 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. If you would like to get a super chat, you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted. Pricing is pinned at the top. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, my emails in the description box below for a private personal reading. I will be going live tomorrow evening for Their Feelings Thursday. I'll also go live Friday and Saturday evening as well. And then next week, Tuesday through Saturday, I will also be going live each evening. Okay. So definitely stay tuned for all that. And then tomorrow I will be picking and announcing my winners for this month's, for February's giveaway. 2 of my subscribers will win a reading, about a 20-minute free reading over the phone reading with me. So make sure you're subscribed and all the good jazz. Okay. And definitely check out your other placements too, and timestamps will be loaded after the live stream is ended. Okay. And here we go. All right, here we go. What are the wonderful things coming towards Aquarius in the month of March, please? Okay. Aquarius. And here we go. Top. Okay, you got Throne. Your potential is endless. Hello. Okay. For some of you who are into like spiritual, spiritual stuff, you could be a witch, you could be a root worker, spiritualist, things like that. You are mastering 3 elements. Very interesting. Very cool. Water, fire, and earth. Okay. Yep, I'm doing the questions, MountainGirl, after the all signs portion. Yep. Yes, ma'am. What else, please, for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius, please? What? Let's see. Flower. Okay, be honest with yourself. Okay. Throne, and be honest with yourself. One more from the top, they said. Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Okay. Well, I mean, it's like you're stopping to smell the roses, right? You have a lot of other potentialities that you could choose, but right now you're trying to be very realistic. Obviously, being Aquarius, being realistic about how you go about practicing, if it's magic or spiritualist or something like that. You're being very realistic with yourself, but also you're slowing down to marvel at your own accomplishments. Whatever you're manifesting is coming to fruition. Some of you could also be learning to cook really different foods or good foods or healthier foods or whatever. Maybe you're changing your diet, possibly. That's really positive change too. Because for some of you, you realize that maybe your diet may be affecting your mood. I don't know where you live. If there hasn't been a lot of sun because, winter and everything, maybe you're putting maybe you're putting something on the screen. Maybe if you're not able to go outside right now because of weather or whatever, you're putting something on the screen that looks like sunshine. So it's like helping elevate your mood. I don't know. For some of you, if you have been depressed, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a mental health professional or medical professional. It's not mental health or medical advice. However, you're taking steps, okay? And you're taking back your power from something that's been weighing you the hell down, right? You're also taking better care of your physical health, that also could be relating to your mental health as well. Okay. You're doing like a deep dive. I mean, a lot of people give Aquarius is like a bad rep, right? They're so detached. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. However, what I feel about Aquarius is what maybe people don't realize. And I could be wrong, but this is just from my perspective, from my personal experience. Is that you guys, yes, you can detach, but it doesn't mean you don't feel them. You will sit there and you will kind of reflect on them because you are able to kind of, yes, you have to feel it to heal it, right? All that good stuff, right? However, you're able to look at it from an objective point of view and re-strategize how you want to process the feelings, possibly analyze them, and then move forward, right? For some of you also too, if maybe in the past, I'm not saying now, but possibly in the past, maybe you didn't, maybe two things. Maybe you didn't feel like you deserve to sit in a position of power. You're realizing that's not true. If in the past you did sit in a position of power and maybe you didn't quite respect that position, you've learned from that. So that's also very wonderful because you learned a lesson. And now you're moving forward and you're celebrating yourself. Like, how do I explain this? Okay. So when I was going through something, was it like a few years back? I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years now, possibly. It lasted a good minute. Okay. And I gave this advice to someone when they were going through something. Then when I was going through something, they gave me the exact same advice back. As long as you're taking a step forward, like if you're just making your bed that day, or that day you decided to eat a salad versus something greasy. If you decided to take a walk, if obviously weather permits, mobility permits, right? You're taking those steps, even if they seem small to others, they could be big ones for you, but you're still taking them anyways because it's not about perfection, it's about progress. You're making progress, right? It's not a race, right? You need to celebrate these wins. Even if they may seem insignificant or small to other people, does not fucking matter. Celebrate them anyways. Today you got up, brushed your teeth, took a shower, made your bed. Boom, that's a freaking victory. The reason I'm saying, you need to celebrate that. Give yourself some flowers. Do something that makes you feel good about you. Again, that's what I want to tell you. I don't know. Okay. Someone made you not trust yourself or trust in yourself. That's changing as well. Even if you took a step back, right? Like you took 10 steps forward, 5 steps back, 10 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's still progress, honey. It really is. And I feel like that's what you're starting to realize in the month of March. And that it's okay to celebrate even the smallest of things. It's okay. I get you're really going to eat a lot more fruits and vegetables too. Also drinking more water, clearing out, maybe cleaning your closet for some of you. That's a big undertaking, honey. That if you don't think that's a victory, oh my God, are you serious? That's huge. Celebrate yourself. You are in the month of March because you're also too. Okay. For some of you, you might actually be like happier for like you're happier just in general. Like you feel more fulfilled. Maybe you don't talk as much because remember we have the earth energy, fire and water, right? You may not say it very much. Maybe you're learning how to say it more. But you're going to start with saying it to yourself. I'm happy today. And if you're not that day, that's okay too. You're saying, I'm not happy today. You're acknowledging the feelings while at the same time looking at them objectively at the same time. I feel like you're not beating yourself up as much as you have been in the past, which is huge, right? Because sometimes I find with air signs and maybe like sometimes earth signs, I'm not gonna, well, it really could be anybody, but they can be the harshest, real harsh. I mean, harsh, like harsh on themselves, big time. But I feel like maybe that's the inner critic is starting to turn down a little bit, that's great, and that's monumental progress. Okay, I like that. Also, you're not comparing yourself to other people anymore, because you're realizing everybody's at their own point, junction, wherever in their journey, whatever that is for them. And that's okay. Just like wherever you're at. And I feel like you're really progressing too. Yes, you might have took a little hiccup there because you go from 45 to 17 to 29, right? It's still progress. It's still progress. You're realizing that. You look, Queen of Cups, honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. You're acknowledging, honoring them for all they are, right? But you're not harboring on them. You're not beating yourself up for those feelings, if that makes any sense, right? You could also, other people may be honoring yours as well. Maybe because I am missing the air energy here. Maybe you haven't spoken about how you feel a lot. You're learning how to speak it, if that makes any sense. And knowing who to speak it with is important too. And I feel like you're also speaking up for what you truly want in your life. Four of Swords. Okay, why aren't you resting? I feel like, see, when it has slowed down here and celebrate yourself. If you've been feeling tired or worn down lately, obviously, I'm not a doctor. Go get a physical if that's what you need to do. If it's just like you're just tired, you feel like you're slowing down, eating better, taking better care of yourself, getting more proper rest. I feel like if you've been overthinking a lot, because you haven't been acknowledging your own feelings, that is subsiding in the month of March. Okay. I like it. Ooh, I hope it went well. We're good, honey. Congratulations on finishing that test. Amazing. Enjoy your pizza, sweetheart. Look, Knight of Swords. Be ambitious and chase your every dream. You're realizing that it's possible. You're realizing whenever you feel like frantic or whatever it is, or anxious maybe even, you're slowing down. It's not a race. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. And you're eating properly and you're taking a rest and you're, going back to the drawing board, whatever it is, right? And taking that next step or just another step the next day. You also could be writing something too, possibly. Also too, in the month of March, you might come up with a really great idea actually. So, if you have like a little notepad, pencil, crayon, whatever you got, or just on your phone, most people got cell phones. You can voice record or text it to yourself. You're going to have a great idea for something. Some of you might be really finding a lot of enjoyment and healing and cooking nutritious foods. You're sleeping better too. I don't know if you've been sleeping well, but in March you're going to be sleeping better. And if you need to take a rest, it's okay to take a rest. It's okay to take a nap. If you need one, if you're able to do that during the day, if you're not, that's okay. Come home from work or wherever you're doing, if you're able to do so, and take a rest. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, but if something has been ailing you, maybe it's like a back pain or joint pain or something, that obviously go to the doctor, right? Whatever that is, it's when your body is telling you it needs to slow down, it needs a little bit of rest, you're listening to it, which that is huge because we can just go, right? And you're celebrating yourself too, and you're talking about things. Maybe you could be relaxing and reading a good book. Maybe when's the last time you read a good book? Something that, yes, you are the learner and you do a lot for others and all that good stuff, right? When's the last time you read something just for the joy of reading it? Right? There's something about a really great idea though. So be mindful of that too. You're going to get some type of inspiration, but you got to slow down just a hair. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And you're respecting your emotions. You're respecting your need for rest. You're respecting your body and its nutritious needs, and possibly drinking more water too. And you're celebrating yourself in a healthy way instead of drinking or smoking. I'm not judging anybody, right? Everything within moderation, right? You're giving it what it really needs. Rest, water, and, fruits and vegetables and things like that. Taking better care of yourself. That's wonderful news. And you might even doing a little, razzle dazzle, a little, a little bit of magic, right? To help with that, with self-healing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's allowing you, it's like you're giving yourself the time that you need to reflect and to feel. Even if you're not speaking about it, maybe you're keeping a journal, possibly, or dream journal, or like an inspiration, something like that, right? And it's giving you the time that you need to reflect and feel those things, even if it's in private. I feel like you're reading a good book, honestly, too. That's great. Maybe you've been working really, really hard lately, and you need a little bit of a break. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's really good for you, okay? I hope that helps you, honey. All right, let's see. All right, Pisces. All right, let's see. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do timestamp real quick, Pisces. I'm going to say 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Right? Yes. All right. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. This is welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. This is the wonderful things that are coming your way in the month of March 2024. Don't forget, Pisces, to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you never miss an upload. If you would like to get a super chat, they are open still. Pricing is pinned at the top, but also Julia, one of my moderators, has also posted it in the chat. But you have until I get through guidance for all 12 signs to get it submitted, okay? If that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can always book a private personal reading with me. My email is in the description box below. Don't forget to check out other placements as well. Timestamps will be uploaded after the live stream is ended. I will be going live tomorrow evening for Their Feelings Thursday. And I'll be going live Friday and Saturday. And then next week, Tuesday through Saturday, we'll be going live each evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. Kind of wanted to, see what best time works for other people, but also I wanted to incorporate some other. I'm obviously going to still do my regular readings too, but I'm also going to do like some other ones too. Something, razzle dazzle you. Okay. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I think I said that, but I will be picking and announcing the 2 of my subscribers who will win a 20-minute over-the-phone private personal reading with me. So make sure you're subscribed. All right, here we go. And commenting too. All right, what is coming? What are the wonderful things coming towards Pisces in March 2024? Pisces in March. Okay. No jumpers for you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Cut the deck. Top or bottom? Top. Okay. You got raindrops. 3. I think all the water signs got this. We're also happy birthday, Pisces. We are in your season. We got take a chance on them. Okay. I think you're getting it. I think Scorpio got it. And I want to say Cancer got it. I think. And you got stars. You can manifest your every wish. Okay. 39 breaks down to what? 12, which breaks down to 3. And then 5. 8. Infinite possibilities. Right? You could be meeting somebody new that maybe you wished for. Friend, family, lover, whatever, right? Somebody here's manifested a new, a renewal or a change. I heard a change in the wind. Okay. If you or somebody else here, somebody wanted another chance, they wished for it, it's coming true. 8 of Cups. If your life feels stale, if your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Maybe you're going out with friends, maybe you're going out with family members, or maybe making new connections, new people, networking possibly too, right? But there's something about you getting out of your comfort zone, which can be very scary, right? But I feel like you're overcoming that. You're overcoming that. If somebody, okay. Okay. If you feel like somebody maybe was holding you back, that's not happening anymore. If you felt held back, that's not happening anymore. If you or somebody else here was looking to get another chance in a situation, if someone turned their back on you or you turn their back on them, there is well, possibly forgiveness, but again, doesn't have to be reconciliation. You could be taking a chance that maybe you normally wouldn't have taken. But you see how, yeah, it's the Eight of Cups, right? But see how she's at the doorway to this, like, this new path. You're taking a new path. That's, it feels like it's opening up, like a door is opening up, like a new opportunity, a new, another chance, possibly. Maybe you're giving someone another chance, or someone's giving you another chance. If somebody's wished for it, you're realizing that you can manifest what you want. Okay, we got the Six of Wands. Okay, you're being seen, being heard, being acknowledged for things. Okay, you're looking great. Maybe you're getting a new sweater or something that's like again, it's like a statement piece, like a blazer or something, kind of professional, right? And then you have Lovers. Okay, and you got the Queen of Wands here. Hello, sexy. And you got the Hermit. It says there are something. Oh, let me read these. It says you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it, right? If you've been playing small or minimizing yourself or invalidating yourself, I feel like that's stopping. If you've allowed other people to invalidate you, we also have the Lovers. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. If you've been waiting on somebody to make a choice about you, you're no longer waiting on that. Why? Because you're choosing you. You're choosing you. It says replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. That's all that's changing for you. So, you know what I mean? Then you have the Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. You're realizing that whatever this is to build back your confidence and make you feel more sure of your path, you're going within and deciding. You're not waiting on somebody else to make a decision anymore. You're making the decision for yourself. It feels like you're choosing you. No matter what anybody else says or does, chooses you, not chooses you, whatever, right? You're choosing you. And this part of the journey, even though I feel like you are making new connections, it may not necessarily be romantic. What is this? Okay, must be done. So this part is self-reflection, but realizing that, you know, you can be a healer, right? You are healing. You're doing the work. You're doing the inner work. You're doing the reflection, right? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. See? So what I'm about to say, I don't know who it's for. If you have been, okay, I'm not saying you allowed somebody to block your blessings, right? I'm not saying that. You're realizing that sometimes this happens. What you've been manifesting hasn't came through because it wasn't meant for everybody that was around you, right? If there is an opportunity, well, I feel like there is an opportunity coming your way, and it's a very abundant one. Abundance of finances, abundance of love, joy, happiness, wealth, all the good things. I feel like you're going to take it after some deep self-reflection. Because something has kept you, you're also making new friends or better friends, possibly making better networking connections with work and business. Maybe you're getting a new job. Or a better position, a better paying position, okay? For others of you, if it's just about a romantic relationship, you are choosing you. You are choosing you after some deep self-reflection and contemplation, big time. I feel like there's someone or something has made you feel like kind of stuck, kind of in one spot, but you're moving forward. I feel like you're at the end of the day going to choose yourself and move forward because you deserve that. You deserve to be happy, but no one's going to come in and save you. You have to do it yourself, if that makes any sense. And that's progress too. And that's wonderful news because it's like you are at peace with this. And I feel like too, right? You're taking a new opportunity to make better friends, or it could be a new relationship, possibly. Or a rekindling of one after deep contemplation, but I get more so it's new. You could be moving. Some of you could be moving to a better place or whatever you've been wishing for is coming true in the month of March, or you're going to start to see it starting to come in, if that makes any sense. There are no limits to what you can have in this world, right? Well, for the most part, right? You're no longer limiting yourself to one. It's got to be this exact way. It's got to be with this exact person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're opening up, like, new horizons are opening up for you. New doors are opening up for you because you're allowing it to happen. You know what I mean? Okay. If you're being very rigid about what you want, which I'm not saying you shouldn't have what you want, right? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you're allowing the universe, the divine, to bring things to you because you're also taking steps in the right direction, but you're not focusing so much on you're not nitpicking it. You know, Virgo is your opposite sign, Pisces, and no offense to Virgo, right? Virgos can be really great people too, right? But you're not critiquing it or nitpicking it, if that makes any sense. But you're also holding your standards and boundaries in place too, right? You're not just going to take just anything, right? But you're also allowing things to come in and come towards you. Side message, if you were waiting for someone to take a chance on you, I don't feel like you're going to wait on that anymore. I think I said this for, who did I say this for? Maybe it was for Libra. I can't remember. Life is meant to be lived, and you're going to go after it. Period. Whether whomever does or doesn't, it doesn't matter, right? Your life is meant to be lived. And you're very confident in your move. You're very confident in this decision. Bravo. Bravo. You're confident in the decision that you're making. Okay. It looks brighter. And it looks a lot more optimistic. Right? It looks more optimistic. It feels more optimistic, if that makes any sense. Okay. I hope that helps you. All right. Let's see what zodiac signs could be involved. Let's see. 2, 5, 3, 14. Then I'll get to guidance and then super chats. Let's see. Where am I at? Okay. Let me get a good shuffle. Okay. Well, all right, here we go. All right, let's see. Who could Aries possibly be dealing with regarding this reading? You got Capricorn, okay. Okay, and Taurus, Aries, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Or a Cancer could be involved some way, somehow. Or you can have in your chart. Remember that, okay? Let's see. Who is it? Gemini, Cancer. Aquarius. All right, Leo, who could you be dealing with? Sagittarius. All right, Virgo. Yourself or another Virgo. Bottom of the deck. You could also be dealing with Sagittarius yourself, okay? All right, Libra. Capricorn. Just like, I think that was Aries, I think. All right. Scorpio. Gang. Who are you? Okay, Virgo as well, okay. Sagittarius. Capricorn, what's up? All right, Capricorn, who are you dealing with? Cancer, okay? Which is your opposite sign, by the way. All right, and Aquarius, you can be dealing with Scorpio. And Pisces, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? Mars. All right, let's do some guidance now. Where are we at? 2, 5, 4, 5, 7. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see. All right, Oh, let's see. Guidance, please, for all 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces, please, in that order. Yep, super chats are now closed. Thank you so much, Julia. Let's see. All right, let's see. Guidance, please, for all 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces, please. Ooh, in that order. One more. All right. And cut the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. All right, let's see. We have our Aries. You got what do you need to release, Aries? That's your guidance. Okay. That's right, you guys. All right, let's see. Taurus, you got a new romantic cycle begins. Okay. And Gemini, we got meditate and contemplate. Gemini, that's your guidance. Guidance for Cancer, we got the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Leo, your guidance is have faith in your dreams. Don't give up, right? You always 3 yards or 3 yards from a goal line, right? Keep that in mind. All right, Virgo, you got the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, bingo. Okay. Libra, you got show the world the real you. Okay. Scorpio, you got your guidance is balance spirituality and practicality. Bringing things into balance. Sagittarius, you got take time to breathe out. Release, breathe. Capricorn, you got step out of your comfort zone, honey. You can do this, stepping into your destiny, your North Node, right? Aquarius, you got communication is key. There's the air energy, Aquarius. There it is. Okay. And Pisces, you got you're very close to achieving your goal. Don't give up. You're very close. Very, very close. Okay. And for everybody is confidence is your key to success for everyone. Believe in it. It's possible. Okay. That's what I got. All right. Let's see. Where am I at? Let's see. Super chats now. Hello. Yes, y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, y'all are so welcome. All right. Now, Wildflower, super chats are now closed, but I'll go ahead and take it this one time. Okay. Okay. That's the last one, though. You need to write you down real quick. Write it down. Oh, misspelled. How do I misspell that? Hello. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. What is up my spelling? Hello. Let's see. Okay, I think that's right. Okay. 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 Let me get a deck. What am I going to use? One second. Let's see. Use this one for the guidance if need be. And we'll use, I don't think I'll use this one. Okay. Okay, let's see. Kehinde, I think I'm saying that right. Probably not, so I apologize in advance. Let's start with you. Okay. Timestamp is 25906. Okay, honey. Let me well, first let me do my shuffle. Hold on, I have to redo timestamp 1 second. I forgot to shuffle. All right. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I will do it this one time, okay? All right, let's see. Give me the answers to the super chat questions, please, Spirit, in order. Super chat questions in order, please. Super chat questions in order. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Here we go. Now I can do it. Okay. Now let's do the timestamp. All right. Kehinde is 25951. Okay. Let me go to the questions real fast. Pull them up, which is right here. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, so the question was for Kehinde. Says, why is my Aquarius quiet? We started talking a month ago. Okay. And that is 6 cards. Okay, why is the Aquarius, okay, Kehinde is dealing with the Aquarius. Why are they quiet right now? Okay, so we have, okay, the Guardian, which is, okay, like the Devil card. Okay. We also have the Knight of Bows of the Fox. Okay. We have the King of Vessels, the Heron, which is like the King of Cups, right? This particular deck, you don't read in reverse, okay? Then you have the Hooded Man, which is like the Hermit, or yeah, Hermit card. Then you have the Mirror, which is the Moon. Woo, what's going on here? And then we have the Seer, which is the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, well, they're overthinking this entire situation. They don't know what to say. They're protecting possibly their feelings, also possible communications with the Fox and the Moon. This is someone who isn't sure about what it is and who it is that they want necessarily, right? They're trying to figure out how they actually feel. With the King of Vessels or the, King of Cups with the Seer, which is like the High Priestess, right? They're trying to figure out how they feel about you, about a situation too. They're not quite ready to share. Okay, that's interesting. Their feelings about you may scare them a little bit. And they're not sure what to do with it. They're not sure what to do with their feelings. That happens sometimes, They're trying to see with the, I don't know, maybe you guys have a lot in common possibly. With the Mirror here, they are doing a lot of reflection. There also could have been a little bit of temptation somewhere as well, because you have the Heron right here and then here, right? And there's something about their past that they have to, okay, it feels like also they could be tying up loose ends possibly that you don't know about. They're not sure how to feel, and their feelings are quite intense, but they don't know how to deal with them. They're trying to reflect on that and deal with it in a very mature way. But they may not be able to do that right now. They're trying though. They are trying. They're worried about they could also be there's something about obsessions, like obsessive thoughts or compulsive thoughts or something like that. They could also be dealing with some type of mental health concern possibly as well. Anxiety, maybe over analyzing, overthinking, obsessively, and okay, possibly even intrusive thoughts. So I'm not telling you to wait on nobody, okay? I would not guide that. Okay? They're not sure what to do and they're worried about tying up loose ends, okay? They also could be worried about getting too tied down when they're not ready. This feels like this person's trying to do a lot of healing of some kind. They're not, they could also have some type of bad habit at times. I get a lot of mental chatter, a lot of obsessive thoughts, obsessive thoughts, okay? That they want to deal with. They're trying to anyways. I don't know, maybe you triggered this person. But I wouldn't say you intentionally did it. So keep that in mind, okay? That's what I have for you. I'm not telling you to wait. I'm just telling you that this person is, dealing with some internal stuff. How many majors did I have? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 majors, okay? They're going through something pretty intense. I feel like a lot of it's internal, okay? All right, let's see. Where was I at? Okay. Peacekeeper, and then Peacekeeper, then Mountain Girl. All right, Peace. I think that's right. Isn't that right? Let me go to my pictures on it. Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let me do your timestamp, Peacekeeper. 30526. Okay. Your question was, oh, you're welcome, honey. Did we win? Still waiting on the final answer from the judge. Okay. I hope you did. I hope you did. But let's see. Fingers are crossed. All right. Did Peacekeeper Tarot win this judgment, this court thing? Obviously, this is not legal advice, okay? Okay, so we have the Six of Vessels or Six of Cups, reunion. Okay, something about coming back together. Okay, that's good. Then you have the Eight of Stones, skill. Coming back together, working out the details or the particulars. And Nine of Arrows, dedication. Okay. If you've been separate from somebody, it's coming back together. There will have to be working out any form of particulars, like the details, right? It feels like you have won something due to your dedication, or a lawyer's, but it feels like there is going to have to be working out details though, right? Nine of Arrows. Okay. I feel like whatever this is going to be fair. There's a coming back together with something or someone. And being dedicated to working out the details of a situation. So that's fairness. What's fair? What was fair will be determined. Okay. It's like Nine of Wands, right? There will be also protection granted. I don't know what that's about, but I'm getting like protection being granted. No more harsh things, or like both. I don't know, for some reason they're saying both parties it'll be made fair for both people, both parties. But there was a, yes, there's something that's I don't know if this is like an order of protection thing, but that could also be granted potentially. But I get reunion, balance, dedication, which 8 is also a balance number, and then 9. One person, if you were trying to seek some type of protection order, I feel that will possibly be granted as well. So far, it looks pretty good though. It's pretty good. I would say yes, but it's also going to be what's fair, right? It's something about it needing to be fair. Okay. That's what I got, honey. All right. Let's see. Mountain Girl. Where am I at? 308. I hope that helps you. 41. Okay. Mountain Girl. What's your, let me see. I got to go to your question, honey. Okay. I didn't have it there. Let me go to it. Where was it? I have to go to it. Okay. There it is. I really wanted to know how A is feeling about the breakup and if he considers this a pause or ending. Okay. Let me read that one more time. It says, I really wanted to know how A is feeling about the breakup and if he considers this a pause or ending. Okay, that's some multiple questions, but I'll answer the first part, okay? I'll give as much clarity as I can. Okay, how many cards was it? I think it was 6 cards. Oh, wrong way. Okay, here we go. For Mountain Girl, is A considering this an ending, or a pause or an ending? Okay, with 6 cards, we got Ace of Swords, or Ace of Arrows, Ace of Wands. It says the breath of life. Okay. 5 of Vessels, ecstasy. Okay. Page of Stones. Okay, the links. Okay. Seven of Vessels, mourning. Okay. King of Arrows, the Kingfisher. Okay, communication. Okay. And the Nine of Vessels, or Nine of Cups, generosity. Okay. Well, I feel like at first he was happy on it. I feel like A was happy at first, but now it's starting to kind of sink in. This, whenever y'all split or broke up, it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. I don't know if there's been a lot of arguments between y'all, a lot of heated debates, heated arguments, you know, maybe there were some harsh things that were said as well. However, I do feel there has been like some well, I would say confusion, but there was the action that was taken at first was like, oh, I can breathe again. I don't have to do that kind of scenario. But now it's like starting to really sink in that this might be over, but I don't have a definite ending though. It feels more like a pause, honestly. But there is a mourning of any like separation or the breakup, right? With the Five of Vessels or the Five of Cups, he might have went out and partied a little bit, if I'm honest, okay? However, it's again, reality starting to set in. Okay? Reality starting to set in. I feel like it's his pride. I think it's a pride thing. With the Page of Stones or the links here, it feels like more like a pride thing for this person about getting what they want, right? If that makes any sense. I feel like A is starting to realize how generous you actually were. And meanwhile, he may not have been very giving. Now, does that mean you have any fault? Not necessarily. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has, it's nobody's fault, but everybody's responsibility to deal with it internally. And if the connection is continue forward, then both parties have to take accountability for themselves, right? Can't take responsibility or accountability for the other person, right? But we can all take accountability and responsibility for our portion of whatever this was and how it ended. But I do feel like it's starting to sink in a little bit that maybe you were very giving to this person. Maybe they didn't really give a lot. There was argument. I feel like there's a lot of tit for tat back and forth about um, not meeting each other's emotional needs, not, one giving more than the other. It's like y'all weren't getting on the same page at the same time, if that makes any sense. Okay. Now, as far as if you screwed it up or they screwed it up, I feel like, again, I feel like both people have to take accountability for themselves. Let's see. Real quick. See, Seven of Bows, Seven of Wands, clearance. A lot of defensiveness. Okay, that's next six cards. Four of Cups, boredom. A lot of defensiveness, not this is like two people expecting the other person to give first, right? And then one person kind of being burned out because they were always initiating the contact, the friendship, the going out, the dating, whatever, right? And someone getting like irritated with it, okay? And then going towards that person and saying you, which that person might have felt attacked, instead of saying I feel hurt when you don't initiate whatever it is. Okay, then we have look, frustration, a lot of frustration. Five of Wands there, a lot of conflict here over equal give and take and being on the same page here. We have the Six of Stones, exploitation. Someone here felt really used. I feel like somebody here was over giving to the point of how do I explain this, Spirit? Somebody here was giving so much that they didn't leave room for the other person to give. Somebody here was giving, okay. Somebody here was over giving because they just wanted to be accepted and loved by the other person, to the point of, you know, that person grew accustomed to something. And all they had to do was give very little, right? Someone's possibly being breadcrumbed. Okay, we have Journey, which is the death card here. This could be, okay, two things. Transformation, but also ending. This ending, quote unquote, could be a pause in order to allow people to gain perspective on the other person and on themselves as well. A lot of fighting. Someone was scapegoated into a lot of arguments. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, somebody here might have said, brought up a pencil. Like, this is just an example. But y'all might have been arguing over something so stupid. I'm not gonna say it's stupid, but let's say, how do I explain this? Y'all were arguing about little things when y'all were trying, but it was really about a bigger thing, an underlying issue that wasn't really being truly resolved. Conflict resolution wasn't happening. So any little thing, little argument or little disagreement or something over a pencil, cooking, who was doing what, when doing what, whatever, it blew up because y'all were actually fighting about bigger issues and not wanting to talk about it. That makes any sense. Nine of Stones, tradition. I don't know if y'all had a different belief system. One was very traditional. I don't know. Like, someone had an expectation of someone being very traditional. Like, someone was doing the most. I'm not saying it was necessarily bad, but it wasn't leaving room for the other person to give as well. But this is, I don't know. Someone could be very traditional, meaning like there's a need to relook about how dynamic or power struggles, a lot of power struggles between the two. I don't know if it was you that was over giving or not giving enough. I mean, it feels like somebody here was taken for granted, and wasn't given to properly. I don't know if that was you or them. Okay. Let me get you some guidance on that one since you gave me the extra 20. Okay. And then I got to move on. Let's see. What guidance do you have, please, for Mountain Girl about this? I feel like for now, it's a time for self-reflection and healing and transformation. If it does come back together, it's got to come back with equal footing, meaning like both have to give equally at the same time if it's going to come back together. But I feel like it's just now starting to sink in with this person. There could be a longing for you as well, but they're not willing to talk about it yet. What guidance do you have, please, for... I'm not saying it was you. What I'm saying is that someone felt taken for granted. Big time. What guidance do you have, please, for Mountain Girl? Got one. It says, surrender your attachment to results. And it says, the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. There could have been both parties who were self-sabotaging as well. You know what I mean? And probably two different forms as well. But it does feel like there was self-sabotage possibly on both sides. But that doesn't mean you were solely at fault or they were. I mean, I don't know, right? Someone really felt taken for granted, though. Big time. So there was also a lack of boundaries. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, and that's what I got for you, honey. Okay, let's see. Now we go to Tiff Cin, sorry. 31944. Okay, here we go. Let me go to your question, honey. Okay, whatever comes out. Okay, you got it, boo. 9 cards plus guidance. Wait. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Whatever needs to come out, please, for Tiff Cin. 9 cards. Okay. We got the Ace of Bows. Spark of Life. We got the King of Bows, the Adler. Now, that's like the King of Wands. We got the Wanderer, so like the Fool card. Okay. It's not necessarily bad. Okay. Let me see. We have the Great Bear. This is like almost like a judgment, or yeah, feels like judgment here. Okay. We also have the Stag, which is the not the Emperor. I'm sorry, the Strength card. We have the Knight of Arrows, the Hawk. We have the Three of Vessels, Joy. There's like 3 cups. And we have the Blasted Oak, which is like the Tower. Okay. And then we have the Shaman, which is like the Magician. Okay. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, okay. Leo. Virgo, Gemini. Okay, so here's the deal. I don't know if this is you, Tiff Cin. I don't know if it's somebody else you're dealing with or what's going on around you, but somebody here needs to make a very assertive decision. Kindness to others is great, but we also got to be kind to ourselves. If we're not being kind to ourselves, right, we cannot possibly not be kind to others, if that's what I want to tell you. Someone needs to find the strength, the courage, the strength of their convictions to make a choice. New path or not, new direction or not, fresh start or not. Someone keeps rehashing the past, which only means if somebody keeps bringing up the past, it means that they need to heal the whatever happened, or they need to talk about it a little bit more, gain clarity on it so it can be healed, if that makes any sense. If there was supposed to be some type of reconciliation, coming back together, what have you, it may not go as planned. Someone does like to hold back a lot because they don't want to upset the apple cart. This could be anybody in your life. Now, snakes aren't inherently bad, okay? Snakes are not necessarily bad, right? It depends on how you use the energy, right? Snakes, in a bad way, can be very jealous, vindictive, spiteful, deceptive, right? When used in a good way, can be very transformative, healing, and very sensitive to the energies around them. I don't know if this is you or somebody you're dealing with. Somebody here is very sensitive to the energies around them. Somebody wants a fresh, if you look at this, somebody wants a fresh start, but they're looking at a new path, but they keep looking back because something from the past hasn't completed itself. Somebody needs to make a decision here. I don't know what the decision is about, but they need to make it. It almost feels like somebody's got one foot in, one foot out of a situation or an idea or an ideology of some kind, but there needs to be a decision needs to be made. Manifest the truth here. Speak it as well. You can't. There's one deck of cards that I have. I think a lot of people have it, but it's like you can't. What is it called? It's like Soul's Journey or something like that. Obviously not a paper motion, but somebody here. One of the cards says honesty, and it says, I cannot always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, or something like that. That's what I'm going to tell you. Be honest with you. Be honest with yourself. Manifest what it is you truly want. How are you going to move forward if you're constantly looking back at the past, right? But if you do need to look at the past, that's okay too, because you need to self-reflect. You're trying to manifest a way forward that's honest, truthful, and forthright. Or somebody needs to make a final decision here about what is true and what is not true. Okay. If you've been very enmeshed with somebody, like, how do I explain this? Like you, how do I say this, Spirit? Like if you felt really entangled, enmeshed, whatever with somebody, like they're Yes, there needs to be a we, but if you're putting too much emphasis on how another person feels or thinks about you to give you any type of validation, I would encourage you to really look at validating yourself first, because waiting on whomever this is to validate you, or to give you what you want that you're not already giving yourself, you might be waiting quite some time. There will be, okay, there's like a fire starting, okay, right? It's like argument, breakup, start again, argument, breakup, start again, or something like that. It could be friends, lovers, whatever. It's like start, stop, start, stop, back and forth, right? But at the same time, oh, you're so welcome, y'all. Yeah, it is divinely mysterious 81. It is a little late, but I will be live tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Their Feelings Thursday. Okay, you have the magician, you have the shaman, right? Tiff, you're able to manifest what it is that you want, but I feel like it might be you that's got to make a decision. Um, I feel like if this is involving another person, both people have to make a decision here. But I feel like you have everything that you need. You can work with all the elements, but again, you keep looking back at the past, or you look back at a tower. If there's going to be a way forward, you're going to be the one who's going to manifest it, honestly. But it's going to be hot. Be careful, is what I'm hearing. Be careful of manifesting what you don't want, because you're focusing on what you don't have already. I don't know how to explain that. That's what they're saying. Be careful of manifesting what you don't want by focusing on what you don't already have. There might be something about, I'm not saying you're not mindful, okay? I'm not judging you. And we all struggle with this, okay? Sometimes you got to look at what you already have or you still have, and see it as a blessing, whatever that is for you, and manifest from there, instead of seeing what you don't have and manifesting from that by accident, because nobody wants to do that, right? And we've all done it. I guarantee you everybody's done it. So there is, like, you getting very clear, right? Also, you need to have a little bit more fun. And it could be like inner child work where you, I don't know, color in a coloring book. It gives your inner child an opportunity to express itself a little bit, like coloring. Like I like coloring books, right? Coloring books, right? Or like little bit of doodles or whatever, Or I don't know, this might be, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but jumping on the bed. That's something I did all the time as a kid because I'm very hyperactive. So whatever it is for you, Play-Doh, something that a kid would do, right? Obviously do it safely, right? But expressing that inner child will help a lot too. You need joy. What makes you happy, honey? Do a little bit more of that. Add that into part of your self-care routine, whatever that is for you. All right, let me get you some guidance, okay? Any guidance, please, for Tiff Cin, please? Anything that she might need to surrender or guidance here? Guidance, please. Okay, surrender to rest and sleep. It says to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. I missaid that. To rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Again, it's okay to get sleep. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's not selfish. It's it's healthy selfishness, I guess, if you want to put it that way. It's healthy to do that. They're saying something about, you can consider this doing a nighttime routine. Also dump, like a mind dump on, like in a journal, a nightly journal or something like that, to dump the things in your mind on paper, a journal or something, so you can maybe rest a little bit better. Also, sometimes you might consider, if you're able to do it, like take a bath, like a hot bath or whatever to kind of ease, if you're able to do that or have access to doing so, that might help you to rest a little bit better. Also, I find personally, laying on, you know, a nice made bed or like some crisp sheets after a nice bath really kind of puts me out, right? Sometimes if you like tea, get decaffeinated tea, like chamomile or something like that, if you're able to drink it. And see if that helps too, because I feel like you do need to take a little more rest for yourself, more better care, because you deserve it. You do deserve it. You do. And you can manifest from a more clear space and a more loving space within yourself, if that makes any sense. Okay. How many majors I got? One. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 majors. Big changes are coming your way, okay? I don't feel like they're bad. Some of them may be like some little bit of twists and turns, right? A little bit of unexpectedness, but I feel like you're going to be okay, though. And I hope that helps you. Okay. Next is, where am I at? Wildflower 80. 3, 3, 1, 18. Okay. Let me go to your question, honey. It says, hi, whatever comes out. Okay. 6 cards. Okie dokie. Hold on. There we go. All right. Whatever comes out for Wildflower, 6 cards. We have the Wheel of the Year or the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I like that. We got the 4 of Arrows, Rest. Knight of Vessels, the Eel. Okay. Not necessarily bad. 10 of Stones, Home. Well, you might be getting a new house or moving, maybe. That may be turning in your favor. Also, family dynamics could be changing, or if you're married, I don't know what this is about, but something is changing. Okay. And you also have the 6 of Arrows, transition, moving forward. Peacefully. Okay. And then the Page of Vessels, the Otter. What I want to say is, are you a good friend to yourself? Ooh. We always talk about we're, you know, good friends to everybody, right? We also got to be a good friend to ourselves too, right? If you were thinking about moving homes, I feel like you will get maybe you're getting a roommate, or you're moving somewhere, moving with someone. But with the 4 of Arrows to the 6 of Arrows, that's a 2. You have to make a choice. You have to make a decision how you want to move next. Waiting on somebody else to make a decision for you is not going to serve you at this time. We got the Knight of Vessels, Knight of Cups. Okay, then you have the Page of Cups, or the Otter, Page of Vessels here, right? Neither one of these energies are necessarily bad, but they're the same element, but they're not equal. Okay, I mean, they're not equal in giving, right? If you're looking for a mate, or if you're with somebody already, something is tied to a family of origin, ancestry. Look to your ancestors. Okay, how did your parents interact with each other? Have you healed from that? If somebody you're dealing with, friendship, family, romantic relationship, have they healed from their past? If you're worried about a transition going smoothly, I feel like it will. If moving is something that's important, feels like it's going to go kind of smooth, right? There's transformation taking place, and you're like, look how big that butterfly is. You see how big that butterfly is? But you know what happens to a caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly? It goes into the cocoon. It becomes basically liquid for the most part. Turns into like a goo, like a gooey thing, a gooey substance, and then it somehow It's magic, right? Basically like magic, right? It turns into a butterfly. You know what I mean? You're going through major transformations and transitions at this time. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Because think of it like the butterfly. The butterfly goes into the chrysalis, the cocoon, it turns into goo, right? A liquid. And then somehow, magically, it seems like magic, really, you know, divine inspiration there, right? It turns into this beautiful butterfly. But it needs time. Give yourself the gift of time. It will be okay. Now, if you need to apologize for something or accept an apology from someone, that could be coming as well at some point. I feel like March, April, possibly. They really don't like give me a whole bunch of time frames. I do my readings. I mostly put the time frame. Really, they're timeless. At any point, you're meant to see them. But I put it on there for my category because I got so many videos on there. So it's better for organizational purposes. But what's the next water sign? Well, we're in Pisces now. What's the next one? What is it? Is it Cancer? Because this would be like more like Pisces. This could be more like Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like Cancer though. Something they want you to look at how you invest in situations. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I want to say, but don't quote me on this. I believe otters mate for life, but I know for damn sure swans do. You're a very loyal person. You can be very loyal. Sometimes you can be loyal to a fault, but hey, I get that. Okay, I get it. Okay. But you also have to be loyal to yourself too. You have to be true to yourself. I'm not saying you're not, but you've got to stay true to that, right? Things are turning in your favor. Your ancestors are helping you, or they're trying to help you, but they can't force you to take their guidance or force you to take their advice or force you to hear them or anything like that. You have to be willing to hear it, right? I thought it was Cancer. Um, at some point the next between Pisces and Cancer season, you may meet someone. I don't know if I trust their intentions because even though the eel is here and eels aren't necessarily bad, but they can give a bit of a shock. And otters aren't necessarily bad, but they can be very slick, right? Be careful of anyone who might try to manipulate you between now, Pisces season, into through Cancer season this year as well, okay? As you make this transition, you will be guided, but they can't make you take it, right? You have free will. But again, you are transforming. You're going to like a chrysalis stage, which means you need a rest so you can emerge the butterfly. If you feel tired, rest. If you're able to do so, right? I don't know what your schedule is, but if you're able to do it, then do that. Because I feel like it really will benefit you at this time. Last message here, really it's two messages. One, be careful traveling at night when you're really tired. Okay? A lot of back and forth driving. I don't know if what you do for work or if you drive for work, but make sure you get proper rest, okay? Second message and last one, be careful of over drinking too. Within moderation, okay? Consider that. They really want you to look at your past. You've done a lot of work. You will be doing a lot of work, but also one, acknowledge where you come from or what happened in your past. Acknowledge that. Honor your feelings, right? In a proper way. Don't deny them. Allow the transformation to happen. Be careful of driving. Look at your family of origin for more healing. Also, ancestors are communicating with you, okay? They want you to hear something, okay? They're going to show you who you can and cannot trust. Believe it the first time is what I want to tell you, okay? I hope that helps you. Yeah, otters are super cute though. Jocelyn. Okay, now for my moderators. I hope that helps y'all. All right, moderators. 3, 4, Julia. 1, 4. I'm going to use my cat deck for y'all. For the moderators. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome, honey. All right, let's see. Moderators, Julia, Mystic, Starbright, Infinite, Jocelyn, and PeaceKeeper Tarot. Here we go. Cut. Okay. Julia, 2 cards. We got the Magician, honey, in the upright. Oh, hey, Northi, super chats are closed now. I have to take that as a donation, okay? I will be back on tomorrow night, though, if you want to do another super chat tomorrow, but super chats are closed now. But I do appreciate your donation, though. Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, again, you have you're fighting some type of manifestation that you actually want. Ooh, okay. Interesting, Julia. What is that saying? Those who laugh first laugh last. So anybody who doubted, Julia, your ability to manifest, you get the last laugh. Anyone who doubted you, you're getting the last laugh. You are the Magician right now. So what you are manifesting, you get. If anyone, I'm not saying you should laugh in their face or whatever, but you're dunking on people right now. Like you're about to dunk. Like dunk hard. Okay? That looks really good. You're manifesting a lot right now, Julia. Okay? Bingo bango, baby. Right? Hello. All right. Mystic Starbright, honey. 3, 4, 2, 14 is worth. Okay. Mystic Starbright, 2 cards, honey. That's right. You got this. You got it, baby. All right. Mystic Starbright, you got the Tower. Okay. And then you have the 5 of Wands. Well, Tower can be one of many things. It can be one of many things. It can be many, many things, right? You're witnessing somebody else's tower. Look at, you see the kitty cats right here? Right? I feel like you're going to witness somebody else's tower. I don't know who this is, but you're witnessing. Now, should you say something? I'm not going to tell you what to do, right? I'm not going to tell you what to say, what to do, whatever, right? What I am saying, however, you're going to witness somebody experience a tower moment for the games that they played. I don't feel like you're directly involved. I feel like you're one of the kitty cats here. You're kind of watching it. And it feels like you're landing, even if you may not think this yet or feel this way, you will land on your feet. What do cats do? I'm not saying you're going to be landing on your feet in a proper way. And you're going to end up witnessing whatever tower was meant for you, so to speak, is really happening to somebody else who wished it on you, if that makes any sense. And you're witnessing it. Some way, somehow, you're witnessing it. Now, witnessing can be seeing it with your own eyes or hearing about it. Meow, meow. Hello. I hope that helps you, honey. All right, Infinite, babe. Let's see. 3, 4, 4, 0, 8. So, okay. Infinite, let's see. 2 cards. The Star and the 2 of Wands, right? Yeah, 2 of Wands. Ooh, honey. Well, you are being divinely guided on a path for sure, for sure. Hello. Ooh. There's like an elevation for you as well. If there was, okay, if you see the star or you see the cat, one is looking this way, right? If you had a dream, a wish, an aspiration, or something from the past that's coming back around, now that doesn't always happen. Opportunities can pass us by. We're not guaranteed another shot at it, but there could be another. I don't know if this is something's being healed. Something's being guided, and whatever you were, a dream you had, a passion you had, something or wish you had is coming back around. It may not look the same way as it did before, though. What is that? Oh, that's the universe. You see? I don't know if you can see that. That's the universe inside that little globe, or it could be crystal ball. You are being guided properly. And I feel like you're taking the steps, right? So because of that, and your hard work and your dedication, and um you're a little bit of a spitfire, though. Like, the universe actually admires that about you. You got a little spice to you. Because of that, whatever you wished for in the past, it feels like a dream that maybe you forgot about, maybe gave up on, maybe you doubted it, but you've made a lot of changes here, and it feels like it's come back around. There is a lot, you are well on your way in your healing path. Big time. It looks good. You're listening to the guidance. I like it. Healing is happening for you big time. Wishes being granted at this time. So be careful what you wish for, right? So make sure you're very detailed. Okay? Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Hey, Star Love, how are you, honey? Yeah, I forget what it's called. I don't have the deck of the box in front of me right now. It's like mystical cats or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's cute. I love cats. I love all animals. Jocelyn C, honey, 3, 4, 6, 5, 9 is what I saw. I think. I see 2 cards. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, and then the 7 of Swords. Well, okay. I'm not here to judge you, but if you've done something, maybe you got a lick back. If you're thinking of getting a lick back, you might actually get away with it. Also too, someone would be trying to get you fired, but it feels like they're going to be exposed possibly. Or there's something that you move on towards and it's so much better. But you might actually get your lick back. You might get away with it too. I'm not telling you to do anything, okay? And you get to laugh about it a little bit, okay? Okay. Do you, boo? All right, let's see. Timmy Jones, Tupac or Biggie? Why do I have to choose? Biggie was great. Great. And Tupac, I felt like was profound. They both were great though, honestly. PeaceKeeper Tarot, real quick. 2 cards, 3, 4, 9. You're welcome, honey. 9, 19. Okay. PeaceKeeper Tarot, 2 cards. We have the Hermit and the 3 of Cups. So coming, okay, you've deeply reflected on the situation. There's something that will be celebrated too as well. You're going from isolation, internalized, reflecting, all the things, being, by yourself a little bit, to celebrating. Reconciliation, coming back together, rejoining the world, getting back out there, healing, being celebrated, being seen and respected and heard, and I heard vindicated. Okay. You're welcome, honey. Vindication. Validated is a big one there. Okay. I can dig. Now, for everybody who might still be in the chat, let me just get one last card of guidance. One last card of guidance for everyone who is in the chat currently right now as I'm speaking. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I love it. This is it. This is it for me. Believe in the impossible, honey. Everybody. It's coming. Bet. Bet. No cap. Okay? Believe in the impossible. I love it. I love it. And I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, being here. Northi, I'm sorry I wasn't able to thank you for the donation. Sorry I wasn't able to get to do your reading. Thank you for the donation, though. I will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for anybody who can join. It'll be Their Feelings Thursday. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much, all the moderators, everybody who watched. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a great night. Y'all be good. And I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.